Take himself. Crock's got room to run. He could go all the way.
Hoffmeister gets the corner, and he gets around the whole corner. And Matt, he could go all the way.
Looking across the middle, and tipped it, picked off.
He gets it. He gets it. Then he picks it up and he takes it in.
That's he's going to air it out. He's got Rosie open. Rosie makes the catch, and it's a touchdown.
Rolls up, he's wide open. Schreiber wide open. Use those wheels, and he's going to get in there. Touchdown, Rocket.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Wellesley High School, as this morning is the 136th installment of the oldest public high school football rivalry in the country, the Wellesley Raiders playing host to the Needham Rockets. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, and welcome to today's coverage of both Wellesley Media and the Needham Channel. Robbie Johnson along with Matt Borelli and Bill Durbin here. Gentlemen, happy Thanksgiving to both of you, first of all.
Happy Thanksgiving, Rob.
And as we get ready to go here,
Happy Thanksgiving.
We're getting right going here as the Raiders won the toss and elected to defer, so they will be kicking off to the Rockets here as we are underway for the 136th installment of Wellesley vs. Needham, and the kickoff goes into the end zone for a touchback, so the Rockets will begin at their own 20-yard line under the direction of junior quarterback Griffin Carr. And gentlemen, as we set this game up, Matt, I'll start with you. Needham coming in 9-2 on the year, made it to the Final Four statewide, losing to Severity. Just briefly sort of take us a little bit through how the Rockets got here today.
Yeah, so the Rockets started the season with an injury. The quarterback in Griffin Carr comes in and really led this team down the stretch. Ended up mixing it up with the Wildcat and then him under center and shotgun, and good offensive performance and great defensive performance. And against Severian, just didn't have enough to get over the finish line, but a well-played game against Severian to bring us here. And this is actually the ultimate game of the season, of course, the Needham-Wellesley rivalry.
Yeah, we did have an injured Raider on the play there, number 27, Nathan Jawad. One of the senior captains helped off there, but off under his own power. And as we get going here, Bill, the Rockets looking to stop a little bit of a losing streak here today.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, they're 10-2 and Wellesley's 5-5, and they're the favorite, but this is why you play the games. It doesn't matter, especially in big rivalries like this.
Handoff to the outside there. That was Jace Hannigan, and he is wrapped up for a short gain there on first down. Looks like he picked up about 5 on the play, so out to the 26-yard line. So bring up a second down 4 here for the Rockets.
And Rockets have been doing a good job mixing it up with Hannigan and, of course, Tate Hoffmeister. Many weapons in the running game and, of course, in the passing game for the Rockets.
As Carr out of the shotgun, 4 receivers, single back in the backfield. Handoff here, and Raiders do a good job there of stacking that defensive front there for a minimal gain. That's going to bring up a third down. That was Hoffmeister on the carry there and ran into sort of a brick wall there of Raiders on that one.
He did. He's been a beast this year, and if Wellesley's, they're going to key on him and their chance to shut him down if they do, that's going to be good for Wellesley. But he's carried this team all year, so look to him for a lot of carries.
Certainly so. No gain on the play. Will bring up a third down and 4 for the Rockets at their own 26-yard line. As again, Carr will be out of the shotgun again, single back, 2 receivers to each side of your screen. Rockets, by the way, moving from left to right on your television screen. This Carr is going to roll out. He's going to throw, and it is incomplete among the near sideline. That was intended for number 8 there. That is Spencer Chapman on the near side, but falls incomplete, and the Raiders are going to get an early 3 and out here.
Looks like there was a mix-up because Chapman and Hannigan were right next to each other there. And just back to Hoffmeister for a second, he'll get those 3 and 4 yard gains in the beginning, but he just wears team down, and then eventually, hopefully, he can break one for the Rockets if you're a Rocket fan.
So the Rockets will punt here, as in to do the punting
Verano.
Oh yeah, number 17, Dante Verano, back deep for the Raiders there. That is Robbie Brogy.
And Verano's had a good year, both special teams, punting as well as field goals. So had a good year for the senior.
Kicked a 44-yard field goal earlier.
Yep.
As Verano will boot this one away, and it'll come to about the 35-yard line. Brogy will let it bounce, and the Rockets will down it inside the Raider 35-yard line. So that's where the Raiders, after the early 3-and-out, will take under the direction of sophomore quarterback Bobby Shanahan.
It's good to see Jake Raj of 44 back, and he had been injured the last 2 games. He had hurt his wrist or shoulder. I think it's his shoulder. If you see, there's a little black pad on his right arm there. So it's I saw him warming up before the game. It's good to have him back. He's one of their senior leaders.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders, about their own 35-yard line. Shanahan out of the shotgun, single back in the backfield, 3 receivers. Shanahan early to throw. He's got a man open, but overthrows Robbie Brogy there. Brogy had a, oh, excuse me, that was Max Poirier, the intended receiver there. My apologies.
At least you pronounce it correctly, Robbie. The fans
right.
next to us were very concerned about that.
Hey, listen, I don't mess around here, Bill.
Now, the Needham's defense has really played well, especially the secondary. It's a lot of underclassmen, too, so that bodes well for the future.
And it did look like on that one, like Poirier had some separation on the secondary, but I think that pass from Shanahan just a little bit overthrown there, so it'll bring up 2nd down, Ted ball spot at the 35.
There's a little bit of a wind, and it may have pushed that, but not a big factor today.
As a direct snap up the middle, and that is, I believe that was Henry Redgate.
They're taking a little out of the Needham playbook. Needham does that sometimes when they put Aiden Williams in, kind of like a wildcat almost. But as you said, it was just a direct snap to him.
Yeah, direct snap there to Redgate. We've seen the Raiders do the direct snap a few times this season, but usually it's Max Poirier who is taking the direct snap. At that time, Redgate takes it and picks up the first down, pickup of 12 out to the Raider 47. So Raiders moving the chains here on this opening drive is now Shanahan is going to roll out. He's got a man out there, is complete on the near side. That is, that was Poirier on the reception.
Just short of the first down, though.
Into Rocket territory, though.
You see Redgate, though, he got dinged up on that play. He's down here on the bench, number 2.
Yes. Yes, Henry Redgate, after that run, being tended to on the sideline, so definitely something to keep an eye on. As it'll be 2nd down and 2, they spot the ball in Needham territory. Shanahan back to throw. He looks across the middle. It's complete to Jordan St. Louis, making the reception there out across the Needham 35-yard line, and the Raiders pick up another first down there.
Nick Sewell, who's played like the free safety, has been doing well, and Wellesley going fast. Needham looking to substitute here.
So 1st and 10 from the Rocket 33. Raiders moving quickly here as a run up the middle. That is Poirier that time out across the 30. Picks up about 5 on the first down run. So bring up a 2nd down and medium for the Raiders here.
One of the captains, 55, Dave Curtis on the line there to bring him down. Needham, Needham is known for their defense, but as Matt was saying, the offense has come on later in the season, so we'll see what happens today.
Shanahan back to throw. Looking across the middle, he's got it. Brogy open, Brogy makes the catch for the first down out to about the Rocket 10-yard line. That's been sort of the go-to tandem this year, Shanahan to Brogy, and that time they hook up there for a first down.
And that's lucky for them because it's actually about the 11 or 12, so they still can get a first down without getting in the end zone. So
that's right, 1st and 10 for the Raiders, ball spot at the Needham 12-yard line. Shanahan back to throw. They throw the screen, but just could not connect there.
A lot of pressure from Sean Murphy, another captain.
So bring up 2nd down and 10 here again at the 12-yard line, and a very, as we always expect here on Thanksgiving Day, a very good crowd on hand here, filling both sides. People still filing in as we speak.
Sure are.
About 3.5 minutes into this one.
Robbie, we talked before. I was watching a rerun. I think it was a 2007 game, and they were still filing in at halftime.
Yeah.
So you expect that at a big game like this, and it's a beautiful day today, unlike
really
2018 when they close you-know-what's off.
Yeah. I think 5 years there, Bill and I are still de-thawing after that game. As it is empty backfield here for the Raiders, 4 receivers, although Poirier does come in motion. Shanahan back to throw, looks across the middle, it's complete. Oh no, it looks like, Brogy looked like could not quite hold on there.
Yeah, the Rockets trying to claim that he caught it and fumbled, but he did not hold on, so it'll be 3rd down for them. So Needham likes to do a lot of subs on D, especially in the middle of the line there. They've Rutley come in, and they've Murphy come in, and they change it up a lot. And Ruttley's not, you see him right there over the nose guard. He's not that big, but he's very tough. It just clogs up the middle.
So 3rd down and 10 coming up here for the Raiders. Again, ball still at the Rocket 12-yard line. And Raiders do have a pretty good kicking game.
I was just going to ask you that.
Bronson Mancini, number 33, the field goal kicker here. So we'll see as they give it off there to Brogy on the outside, but he goes nowhere. Rockets doing a good job of reading that play.
Caden McNamee came in and disrupted that play, so they looks like they will.
Yeah, the Raiders are going to send out Mancini here for the field goal attempt.
I think in the last 4 games, the Rockets on the other team's first position, they've let them go down, but they bend and not break, and they always get down 3-0. They get down 3-0 against Avarian. They got down 3-0 against Westford Academy, I believe, and all.
This is about a 29-yard attempt. Snap, ball's down, kickoff's way, blocked right into the line there, and
it looked like Will McDonald, number 7, get up there, and he's a volleyball player, so you maybe used his volleyball skills to get up there to spike it back at him. It did look like it was a low kick, though, Rob. He didn't get much trajectory.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Raiders, a low kick into the line, so unfortunately cannot, after a good opening drive for the Raiders, cannot get points on the board, and the Rockets are going to take over here at about their own 12-yard line.
And you think, wow, it's early in the first quarter here, but you got to look back because you want to get points in a game like this.
Absolutely. So neither team able to score on their opening drive. Again, the Rockets taking over from the 12 here with Carr in the shotgun. Hoffmeister, the single back in the backfield, 4 receivers split out wide. Man comes in motion. And the give is to Hoffmeister on that one. He plows through the line, but again, right into a swarm of Raider tacklers. And this Raider run defense has definitely been one of their strengths all season long. And so far, you know, early on, but so far able to keep Hoffmeister in check here early on.
Yeah, really impressive to see that them bottle him up so quickly and early in the game. We'll see what time will tell as it goes on, but they're doing a good job keying on him right now.
They give a pickup of 1 on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 9 at the 16-yard line. This time Carr under center, eye backfield, man comes in motion. Carr gives it off again to Hoffmeister, and again, very minimal gain on the play as the Raiders again swarming 2-3 guys to the ball on that one. And it'll bring up a 3rd down long here for the Rockets.
A little pushing and shoving at the end of the play, but you expect nothing less in a rivalry.
That's right, it's a rivalry
We just
game.
don't want an end like a few years ago.
Yeah.
We don't need that. We don't even have to go into that, but we don't need an end like that a few years ago.
So we'll see if Needham changes it up a little bit with those 2 runs by Hoffmeister.
They went under center that time, man.
Yes.
After going out of shotgun, all the first drive and the first play of the second drive. So, but Carr now back out of the shotgun again, single back, 2 receivers to each side of your screen. Carr takes a step, he rolls left, taking pressure, sets his feet going deep, and just forced to throw that ball out of bounds. Taking some good pressure there by that Raider defensive front, just again forced to throw that one away for the incompletion there.
Right, and Carr's been great out of the pocket this season. He's able to usually roll out and look and have an opportunity to pass, but Wellesley with the pressure there, just nothing open, and did the smart play by throwing it away.
And so far so good for this Raider defense. Back-to-back 3 and outs to start this game, as they're going to get the ball probably in pretty good field position here. As again, Brogy will be back to receive the kick right about midfield from Verano.
Carr just, with the pressure, just doesn't have time to set his feet on that throw. If he can set his feet, there's usually good throws, and there is a little bit of wind going in that direction. But like you said, Matt, a good job to just throw it out of bounds, not take a sack, not take a loss.
As a high snap, and the Raiders were coming after it, but unable to get to it. It is going to take a Needham bouncer just across midfield, and will come to a rest at about the Raider 43-yard line, it looks like. So that's where Wellesley will begin their second drive of the game after they got into the red zone on the first drive, but unfortunately were unable to come away with points. We'll see what the Raider offense could do the second time around.
Yeah, and really unorthodox D last series, because they've been really good against the pass all season long, and Wellesley was able to find some of those openings and really have a nice drive there until it was stopped. So we'll see what this drive brings.
Yeah, and Bobby Shanahan, a sophomore quarterback for this Raider team, has really gotten better and better as the season has gone along, and obviously, you know, not showing any signs that this is his first Thanksgiving start so far today in the opening drive at least.
Sometimes when they underclassmen, they don't know they need to be nervous, you know.
Shahan back to
Another
throw.
pass.
He completes it again. That's St. Louis into Rocket territory, and Rockets, a little bit of extracurriculars there, but both teams quickly
Kaczynski just trying to rip the ball out at the end. That's just a good play. He wasn't trying to hurt him or anything. He's just trying to rip the ball out.
So both teams quickly separated. It'll be...
Is it a first, just short of a first down?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be about a pickup of...
No, they're going to call it a first down, I think.
I don't know. I think they're
moving the chains.
Oh, now they are moving the chains. Okay,
that
so
far official, I saw him waving them down. Just a little slow.
So it'll be first down at 10 ball spot about the Needham 46-yard line.
Another Wellesley Raiders first down.
They're showing all these crossings. You want them to do a stop and go to get by one of these defenders.
Has Shanahan out of the gun. Oh, no, sorry, direct snap, but a flag on the play.
It's got to be
looks like there's some movement up front there on the Raiders. So
who was the direct snap to?
I'm trying to get that. I believe it was Poirier.
I think he leaned forward a little bit first before the snap, and that's what they're going to call.
The officials are talking about it, so not quite sure.
They're gonna,
no, it is a false start.
And I think it's going to be against him because sometimes the anticipation of the snap, he just leaned that little bit forward.
So it'll be bring up a first down of 15, just back into.
And Robbie, what does Pete Cronin say about penalties? They're drive enders and drive extenders.
That's right.
You really got to.
That's right.
Penalties could play. We've seen it play a big role in some pass rocket games. We'll see what happens today.
Empty backfield this time for Shanahan. First and 15. Shanahan back to throw. He's looking, and got very lucky there. I think he was looking for Poirier on that one, but luckily that wasn't intercepted. That was Caden McNamee.
Yeah, and Reiser was in front, so kind of two guys between the receiver and him, so that might have made it a little more difficult throw. So all of a sudden they're behind the change at 2nd and 15 here, which you love if you're a Rocket fan.
2nd and 15 at the 48 of the Raiders coming up here.
Great crowd, and they're still filing in.
Yeah, we got the Raiders student section over to our left here. We got a big Rocket contingent over across the way. You don't expect anything less for this
wonderful to see,
game. Yeah.
Especially on a beautiful day.
Yes. Shanahan out of the gun, 4 receivers, single back to throw. He's looking long. He's got Brogy out there. Brogy, can't quite hang on. He had the defender beat, but just maybe a little bit too far on the throw, and out of the fingertips of Robbie Brogy falls into play.
And see, every once in a while, Robbie, I'm right. I thought they'd do that because they've been doing those crossing routes, and he just faked it and then went long, and he was open.
He
was open, and I said, because they keep going short, that getting up on him tight, and if he does a fake, it goes long, he's going to be open, and he was just a little bit long for him, you know.
So 3rd and 15 coming up here, so.
That's a great play by Wellesley, though, a very smart play. You see what they're doing, then they took advantage of it, just couldn't execute perfectly.
And like I said, that's been sort of the tandem, passing-wise this season, Shanahan to Brogy, but unfortunately that time just a little bit too far. So again, bring up a 3rd down 15 from the Raider 48.
I'm sure we got some good shots of that from James and Derek.
As Shanahan back to throw again, taking some pressure. He's got to roll out. He's just got to tuck and run it and get that across midfield, but nothing more there. So unfortunately the Raiders, as you said, Bill, that penalty early on, definitely a drive killer on that one, as the Raiders will be forced to punt here.
Have you seen Mr. Schreiber in there yet, Matt? He's number 11, and usually he's a big player on defense, and I don't think
I haven't seen him in yet, so
hopefully he's
something to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
As the Raiders will be back into punt, as a bit of a short kick will be fair caught at about the 15-yard line.
That will be something to keep an eye on because Schreiber is both offense and defense, and I see him standing on the sideline. It doesn't look like he has this helmet on. He's number 11, and that's a big loss for the for the Rockets, as he comes out as a tight end, has made a lot of good catches, and he's one of their strong rushers too. So Reiser back, but him out, that's tough.
Going to be very tough. He's really that outlet tight end that they've been using in the flat and stretching the field a little bit. So really a loss of a weapon if he's out for this game.
So we'll see if McDonald, number 7, steps up for them. And sometimes they use the 2 tight ends, and I'm not sure who the 3rd tight end. Wish it was Anthony Borelli, but maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
As Carr under center this time, I backfield, give to Hoffmeister, and that time is able to plow ahead out across the 20, close to the 25-yard line there.
And that looked more like a traditional Hoffmeister run where he keeps his balance after the first contact and is able to plow ahead and move forward.
Definitely good turn in the feet there, really, not going down without a fight.
It looks like Aiden Williams is in the game, so this is the Wildcat, we call it, for Needham.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So, we do have Aiden
Twice
Williams.
today upright, Matt, huh?
Yeah, that's good.
Aiden Williams out of the gun with a back in the backfield. As it's a second down 3 here for the Rockets from the 25. Williams will keep it and breaks across, picks up the first down out across the Rocket 30-yard line. So for the first time today, the Rockets able to move the chains, and we'll have a fresh set of downs at their own 31.
And hopefully that gives them some momentum. That Wildcat's been very dangerous this year. A wrinkle that they put in when Carr get in as quarterback, and Williams just has the vision when he gets the direct snap, and been very successful running it.
And he's only a junior, which bodes well for the future. And we have seen a pass out of it as well. He's 80% run, but we've seen a pass out of it as well.
As Carr back in the shotgun, single back. Oh, and we got movement up front. That time it may have been against the Raiders. It looked like
that ref signal on the far
offside against the Raiders. So that time the Raiders giving the Rockets 5 yards on that one, so bring up a first down 5 at the 36.
It'll be interesting if the Rockets go down and get any points on this. If the penalty helped them and hurt Wellesley on their last drive, as they had to end up punting.
So again, Carr out of the gun, Hoffmeister single back in the backfield, 2 receivers to the near side. Carr will keep it.
I believe that's actually Aiden Williams.
Is that Williams? Okay.
So again,
it is Aiden Williams. Pick up the first down.
That penalty means a lot when you have 5 yards to go, and then you're able to pick up the first down with the run, with the direct snap. So Needham moving down the field, some momentum in this drive.
So we'll see. It looks like Carr is coming back.
You'll see it. You'll see that back and forth a lot. And Williams can run too. I love this diamond formation when they have 2 guys next to Carr and Hoffmeister behind them, because they can go right or left either way.
First attempt from the 41. Carr will give it that time to Hoffmeister, and he breaks free out close to midfield. So another good first down pickup there for Hoffmeister. And the Rockets slowly but surely are moving the ball against this Raider defense here, as they'll bring up a second down and about, call it 3 from the 48.
Yeah, and a 7-yard run by Hoffmeister. That's what we're used to seeing, and I think the engine's all warmed up now and gives Needham a lot of opportunities with different formations, or just to give to him again and try to get a break.
Again, sort of diamond backfield, as again a give to Hoffmeister there, and
that's Williams actually.
Williams, excuse me. Oh, with this sun glare, it's hard to see some of those numbers.
It's tough.
It's nice being on the sunny side, but it's bad being on the sunny side,
As they're going to say he was out of bounds
just short
after about a 2-yard pickup, so bring up a third down and 1 here. Ball spot right at midfield. So a lot of options here if you're the Rockets on this 3rd down and 1. Let's see what they do here, as they'll send Carr under center here.
And we'll see if he tries the hard count this time. He's done that all year with some success, but nope.
They give it to Hoffmeister. He breaks free outside. He's got room to run. He could go. And Hoffmeister take it down inside the Raider 25-yard line. So you can see that developing. He had room on that near side. Takes it down, like I said, inside the Raider 25.
And that time they put Dave Curtis in as a fullback to lead the way for him. He does not play there a lot, but he's in there right now. Curtis, he's usually on the the defensive end or on the line, but they put him in the backfield there. So Reiser, although he's dressed and playing, maybe he's still dinged up and they don't want to use him as the lead fullback.
So they mark the ball at the Raider 25, so first down as
Williams back in.
Okay, Williams is out of that shotgun with Hoffmeister, the single back to his left. Williams is going to keep it, and nearly was dragged out for a loss there, but it doesn't really pick up that much yardage anyway there, as the Raiders do a good job there.
That was Corey
at
number 7 who came in and slowed him down.
Yeah, good penetration there by Wellesley to get towards the backfield and force him out, stretch him out to get out of bounds.
as they'll bring up,
take turns.
they're going to say a 2-yard pickup on the play will be second down at 8. They call it at the 24. As this time it is that Williams?
Yep,
No, is that Williams again? Okay, yeah, Williams is going to hand it off to Hoffmeister.
Hoffmeister
breaks
gets through.
He's got room and don't see a signal. He is down at about the 1-yard line. Very close to taking it on that one, but will be a first down and goal here for the Rockets as we tick under a minute to go in this opening quarter.
They brought, I believe, Jack Tuford in number 37, who's a lead fullback. So you think they'll go in the strict I formation probably with Carr under center as they do.
First and goal from the 2. Carr under center here, I backfield. Handoff here to Hoffmeister. He bounces outside. He's that's the goal. He's in for a touchdown.
We've seen that all year. Hoffmeister has that nose for the end zone. He finds his way in, and there's 6 for Needham.
Yeah, the Rockets strike first in this one. Tate Hoffmeister from 2 yards out, and with 38 seconds to go in the opening quarter, Needham takes the 6-0 lead.
And as we said, I feel like Hoffmeister just wears them down, you know, when he got a few big runs there and where they were able to stop him early, you know, so hopefully that will keep the momentum going here for the Rockets.
That'll be Verano on to attempt the extra point, and we have a whistle prior to the snap, so we will check the laundry. It's going to be an offsides against the Raiders.
So you just decline it, right?
I think the whistle blew as he,
yeah,
I think he did, unfortunately. Maybe now they're talking about going for 2 as Verano starts going to the, I would too.
It'll be half a distance to the goal.
Kick the extra point.
I would, yeah.
Kick it.
Verano over there sort of looking at his sideline.
He's bleeding, exactly.
Now Verano will stay out there.
He will stay out.
I think he wants them to do, he comes in wide receiver sometimes, so maybe there's a 2-point play that he's involved in and he wants them to run it, but the smart thing is to just kick this extra point in the first quarter here.
As the extra point is up, and it is good. So again, 38 seconds to go in this opening quarter, and the Rockets on top here first. It's 7-0.
You don't want to do Mita Perel. Kick is good, try successful.
Huh?
Doesn't John Mita Perel. Kick is good,
oh,
try
yeah,
successful.
That's right.
I know Robbie's a big BC
Oh,
guy.
is it? Okay.
We're going hopefully go at the Miami game tomorrow, and a big win for the Eagles.
Yeah, maybe 7 wins as opposed to another 6-6 season, but we shall see.
Well, good first quarter so far from the Rockets after being able to block that field goal, which would have put Wellesley up 3-0, and able to answer with a touchdown there from Tate.
Yeah.
So if you're a Rockets fan, that's getting it on special teams and on offense to get it to 7-0.
And we'll see how the Raiders respond after, you know, a good opening drive, like you said, and then the second drive, unfortunately, hurt by the false start penalty. And so we'll see. Now the Raiders are down by 7. Let's see how this offense is able to respond.
We heard from Mike Levin that Hoffmeister currently has 9 carries for 74 yards.
Yes.
He usually averages so close to 200 a game. So
He does.
74 1/4 is kind of a little behind his pace.
A little, but that's sneaky yards because it did seem that he was stopped. He was stopped at the beginning, and he was able to gain those as the quarter went on.
They had him bottled up, but that drive able to get going. As the kickoff here will come to St. Louis. I think he and Brogy have a little bit of miscommunication there on who is supposed to recover that kickoff, but St. Louis ends up bringing out across the 20-yard line, and that's where the Raiders will take over.
They're lucky they didn't bobble it. You're right. Both of them were kind of going for it. They finally set like a center field and a left field.
I was about to say, like in baseball, like somebody's got to take the charge there. So they got it.
At the end, they finally, someone said it.
So again, let's see what the Raiders could do here. Yeah, trailing 7-0 as they will start at their own 21-yard line.
Guess what I had for breakfast this morning, Matt?
What?
A turnover. I'd love one right now. Another one. I'd love another one
raspberry?
right now.
Raspberry.
Yeah, I did. I'd love another one right now.
Shanahan out of the gun with Poirier, the single back in the backfield, 4 receivers. Man comes in motion. And a direct snap there to Poirier. Poirier breaks outside. He's still going. And out across the 25, it looks like. So the Raiders, we've seen them do that a few times there with a little I guess if you want to call a wildcat, they're on a direct stop there to Poirier, and he picks up about 5 on the first down run, which may be the final play of this opening quarter here. We shall see.
We see Murray and Rutley, the nose guards, switching up and forth. Murray's a big rugby player too, so he's used to being in those scrums.
He is, and he was fired up right there. I don't know what was happening kind of in the bottom of the pile afterwards, but
We've seen
fired up and going back and
We've seen
forth.
a couple times these teams sort of mixing up, as that will be the end of the first quarter here. We will keep it with you here in between the first and second quarter as the Rockets with a 7-0 lead after one here. And again, the Rockets struggled on those opening couple of drives, guys, but that last drive, they finally got the run game going with Hoffmeister, able to pick up a touchdown, and now looking to their defense to sort of keep Wellesley from seizing the momentum back here.
Yeah, if you think about it for Needham, you know, it's on the ground and it's the Wildcat that just throws that extra wrinkle. You have Hoffmeister, you know, of course, the big back running, and then, of course, out of the Wildcat, picking up yardage that way, too. I think the surprise to me of this first quarter has been the passing from Wellesley to start it off, and Needham really not having an answer until later on. So we'll see if I think Wellesley continues that passing attack.
Well, and you also think
forward.
back to that second drive where they had to punt, the pass to Brogy. You know, he had the receiver,
That's
he
right.
had the defender beat, but unfortunately off the fingertip there. That could have been a big
Just think what that
switch.
would have done to
Yeah,
the game,
exactly,
right?
Yeah.
An inch.
And of course, there was a big day yesterday in Needham with the powder puff.
Yeah.
The Needham girls came up with a 7-3 victory with a touchdown by Lily Smalls, who's going to the Air Force Academy. So God bless America.
That's God bless America. Good for her.
As we start the second quarter here, second down 4 for the Raiders at their own 29. Handoff Poirier. He bats outside. He's got room down that far sideline. Picks up the first down and knocked out of bounds out close to the about 40-yard line of Needham. So a good run there by Poirier on second down short. The Raiders move the chains here to open up the second quarter.
Robbie, you and I were talking before the game how interesting it is. We both ended our regular seasons with losses against the Catholic conferences.
Yeah.
We had a tough game against Severian in that Final Four, and you guys lost to Catholic Memorial.
Yeah, no, that's right. The Rockets, as I said, went to the Final Four, losing to Severian. The Raiders went to the Elite Eight in Division II, losing to Catholic Memorial. As we have a direct stop here to Poirier. He breaks the head. He's still going. Max Poirier down close to midfield and looks to have enough for the first down. So again, another direct stop there. Poirier, kind of like Hoffmeister, is that sort of plunging ahead, you know, really keeping those feet moving and picks up the first down.
Yeah, really able to bounce off defenders right there. Kind of not really what you see with Needham with the good gang tackling, but he's shifty and able to fall forward.
He's a big boy, too. Enlist him as 6'2", 195. He looks bigger than that.
Yeah, Max Poirier, one of the senior captains for this Raider team, playing in his final game, as are all the seniors in both these programs.
It's interesting quickly with Hoffmeister. It's his first Needham Wellesley game because he's been injured. And I know.
True, as Poirier again, still pushing ahead down close to the Rocket 45. So I think the first, 3 plays of this second quarter, they've given the ball to Poirier either via handoff or via direct snap. So far, helping move this Raider offense downfield just by himself.
And if you need him, you love this right now because they're actually taking him out of the game.
Yeah. need Poirier coming out for a little
some water.
here.
Breathe and get some water, you know.
And you wonder if Needham's going to make any adjustments to try to contain this run game. Of course, that would open up possibly the pass game for Wellesley. Well, let's see what they do defensively
in the backfield
here.
now, we have Darren Jimenez, another senior captain, again with 3 receivers. Shanahan back to throw. And we got a flag though. Shanahan was hit late, and that may be a roughing the passer there against Needham. We don't check the flag.
Yeah, that is going to be
roughing the passer against
Spazzano.
Needham.
It's going to be Spazzano for the penalty. And again, we talked about how penalties hurt Wellesley in the last drive. They're going to, hopefully that doesn't come back to bite Needham, but that's going to give Wellesley a first down as well.
Out close to the Needham 30-yard line after the penalty yardage is marched off here. So we shall see how that impacts the Raiders here on this drive. It'll be a first down and 10.
That's a huge penalty.
It is. The ball wasn't even offline. I just hate to have those.
You had the incomplete pass. It wasn't even close, and now you give them a first down, you know. Drive enders, drive extenders.
That's right. As it's going to be first down and 10 for the Raiders at the Rocket 31. As now we got just Poirier in there out of the Wildcat. Again, we've seen the Raiders do this several times this season. Poirier can either run it or throw it. We've actually completed a couple touchdown passes here. So he's going to take himself Poirier bouncing off the tackles, gets out across the 30, so a pickup of a short gain there on first down.
Good job by Nick Sewell coming up and tackling him, you know. I know a lot of these kids can work at Needham pulling racket this summer. Nick's, well, he's great. They're all good kids. They actually helped me pick up the field yesterday after the Powder Puff game.
Yeah, great kids. Went to school with his mom back in the day, and nice to see him play.
Matt, you're not that old. You can't say back in the day yet.
90s are back. 90s are back in the day, aren't they?
70s are back in the day.
Oh, good to know. Good to know.
As they'll bring up a second down, 5. They call it at the 25 of Needham. Again, Poirier by himself in the shotgun. He's going to take it himself. He bounces ahead and close to the first down. Looks like they're going to say he got it.
He's going to get it at the
right about the 20-yard line. Yep, they're going to move the chains, and the Raiders into the red zone yet again. Max Poirier doing it himself on this drive, and he's got the Raiders, like I said, into the red zone.
So Wellesley finding the runs working, so you might as well stick with it. They came out passing, but if the run works, go for it. And it looks like Poirier's going to stay in there as the quarterback.
We've seen that, Bill, you know, covering Wellesley games this season. We've seen that a lot where they get down closer and closer to the goal line. You see a lot more Poirier taking these shotgun snaps. So,
and on the Needham side, the D hasn't really seen that wrinkle this year.
Poirier's going to take it himself again and gets a short gain there after he's knocked out of bounds on the near side.
They may see it in practice, though, because Aiden Williams doesn't.
Yeah, that's
Rockets,
true, but just covering the games, I don't recall. We've seen some fast QBs, but the Wildcat, not so much against Needham.
Oh, they gave him a pickup of about 5 on the play.
So they're putting in Connor Dempsey, who's a little bit bigger than Caden McNamee, to kind of help stop with this run now. As you can see, Needham's beefed it up a little bit.
Looks like Wellesley's going to take a timeout here, trying to figure out the formation. It could be second down and 4. They're going to call it about the 15 coming out of the timeout here.
I don't know whether Poirier got dinged up at all, because he was kind of leaning over and shaking his shoulder a little, but hopefully he's okay, because you don't want to see anyone get hurt in a game like this.
No, and yeah, definitely Poirier definitely, you know, fronting the load here on this drive. So definitely something to keep an eye on. So,
do you think when they get down here, are they passing it all? They just kind of try and pound it in?
Well, like I said, we have seen this season, especially in the Belmont playoff game that I covered a few weeks back, Poirier did go to the air even out of that wildcat, and I know he completed one pass to Brogy. I forget if there were any others, but for a touchdown in that game. So it definitely, they have sort of different options in their arsenal here out of that formation. So we'll see what they elect to do here again as they drive deeper here into the red zone.
You almost think they might do that after a timeout and show something a little different, especially because Needham's only seen run out of that formation.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Needham, might be keen on the run here, so this might be a perfect time for, try to get Brogy or one of the other receivers loose. We do see 3 receivers split out here as Poirier now sets Brogy in motion. No, he's going to take it himself at that time. Needham
jumped the line there.
Reading that perfectly.
I think Spasano, number 7, trying to make up for the penalty.
Yeah, good penetration there and just nowhere to go as they shut that down.
So a little, Will McDonald actually, number 7, got that tackle. So a little 7-on-7 action there.
So bring up a 3rd down, and I think they're going to call about 6 here. As now Shanahan will come back in the game here on this 3rd down and gets called a medium. So we'll see what the Raiders elect to do here, as they do have Shanahan out. They got Poirier, the single back to his left, 4 receivers. Shanahan back to throw. He screens out Brogy. Brogy gets off a block and just could not get loose enough.
I don't remember Nick Sewell on this many tackles all season, but he's playing great.
Great close right there. That screen looked to gonna open up the pitch and catch, maybe for first down.
You got to believe they're going for it.
Yeah, it looks like the Raiders are going to keep the offense out of the field. It's going to be a 4th down, about 2.
As Murray comes in.
Big play in this game here early in this in the second quarter. And as we talked about all year, Matt and I, there's not too many possessions in high school football. What is this, their 3rd possession?
This is Wellesley's 3rd possession.
Yes,
this is Wellesley's 3rd
sometimes
possession.
you only get 3 or 4 possessions in a half. So there's not, you got to make hay while the sun shines, as they say.
Shanahan will come out to lead the offense to go for it on 4th down. Poirier, the single back. 4th and 3. Shanahan back to throw. He's taking pressure. He's tripped up. He's still going. And still on his feet. And I I think he's got the first down. Yeah, he's got the first down. Wow, what a job there by Bobby Shanahan. Really, they look like Needham may have had him dead to rights in the backfield.
There's a flag.
Oh, wait, we do have a flag down. Oh.
Yeah, that flag came in.
Wait, we got a personal foul.
I don't know who it's against.
Personal foul.
Personal foul against who, though? Looks like
it's going to be against the Rockets,
Needham, so
yeah.
It might have
first down, yeah.
It might have been a face mask at the end of the play.
That's what I thought I saw him signal there at first, but.
So, Shanahan, what an unbelievable job, though. They had him, and then they had him again, and then he just did a spin move and kept.
Yeah.
He looked like a twirling top, falling forward there and getting the first down for the. That's his first and goal, right?
First and goal from the 3-yard line,
yeah. That was a tremendous effort.
From here where it is exactly. But
so the Raiders knock it on the door here as we come up on the halfway point of this opening half. It'll be Poirier this time out of the Wildcat here. First and goal from the 3, like I said. Tight to the right, 2 receivers split out to the left. Poirier will keep it though.
Get nothing.
Yeah, just right into the teeth of that Needham defensive front, and nowhere really for Poirier to go on that one. As
I think Spezzano had him low and McDonald had him high, so he might have actually lost an inch or two, but no gain at all.
Yeah, that D-line push, and there was a twist, just was able to stop him in his tracks. So Needham's coming up stout on the D-line.
They went for it before on 4th down. If it ever gets to that, you got to think they're going to go again. So
yeah,
it's probably 4-down territory for Wellesley, so they can open up the playbook, do whatever they want.
And definitely 2 teams that have been strong defensively this year. The Raiders coming in just giving up 16.7 points per game. The Rockets only giving up about 13.7 points per game. So definitely 2 defenses that can be quite hard to score on. As we have Shanahan this time out of the shotgun with a double backfield, 1 on each side. Shanahan's going to throw and tried to get it there to, that was Brogy on the far side, but just a little bit too wide, and I'll bring up a 3rd down.
They had Aiden Williams there on the blitz, but that was picked up very nicely by Wellesley.
Who's number 3? He was in the backfield. He was in the back of the end zone jumping up and down saying, I'm here.
Diego Kraus. So, like you guys said, this may very well still be 2-down territory for the Raiders, so we'll see what they like to do here again. 4th and goal. 3rd and goal coming up here from the 3-yard line.
Come on, D.
It will be Shanahan out of the gun with Poirier, the single back to his right. As they give it to Poirier, he bats outside and down around the goal line, and they're going to say he is just short of the goal line. It looked like Poirier had the room to get at the.
I don't know. Someone closed down quickly. I don't know who it was, but
it looks like it's going to be 4th down and goal from
about the
just about the 1-yard line. So it looks like the Raiders will keep the offense on the field here. So another big play here early on in this game, as the Raiders trying to even things up. They're going to take another timeout.
They know how big it is. They're going to talk about it, and looking at, 1 or 2 yards to get in the end zone.
Yeah, so Raiders with 1 timeout remaining in this half. 5:01 on the clock here in this opening half again.
You wonder if they'll come up with some razzle-dazzle to get something in there. You know, it's a good timeout by them. They want to get their best play in there. You know, they don't want to give up the ball and have Needham drive it down and not get any points in this half.
Yeah, I think they'd show something different. The interior was so strong on that, and then they tried to bounce it out and was able to close. So maybe that's what they're talking about now.
See Schreiber in that huddle, number 11, but he doesn't have a helmet, so he must be hurt.
Well, you wonder if you're Needham defensively, if you're probably keen on Poirier here out of the backfield. So you wonder, you're right, maybe if they try a little, I don't know, play action, fake, whatever you want to call it here, you know, try to catch the Needham defense off guard. We shall see.
I think they're going to bring the pressure, though. They're going to just let their defensive backs be one-on-one.
4th and goal here from the 1-yard line. Shanahan out of the gun with Poirier, the single back to his right. 4 receivers. Man comes in motion. Shanahan takes the snap. He's going to throw it. Now he breaks the head down around the goal line.
I don't know.
They're going to come in.
No signal.
There's no signal yet. I don't think he got there.
I don't either. That closed up very quickly.
Where's
they're looking at each other, and Needham looks like they're saying no.
I don't think he got there either. The initial indication seems that he is short. Now it's going to be Rocket football.
Oh, that's huge right there.
Stop.
Wow.
For Needham, as Shanahan kept it himself, but the Raiders, the Rockets closed quickly and able to get him down short. We do have an injured Raider there on the near side of the field. So
on third and fourth down, it looked both times like he had the opening, and Needham just closed it so quickly. The third down on the run to the left, he looked like he was going to get there. They closed it, and then he had an opening there, and it was only a yard and a half. But he's starting when you're in the shotgun. Remember, you're starting 7 yards back or something. He thought it was so. He thought Wellesley, I think, thought he was in there, but the ref on this side, the linesman, had his foot down like he was short. We were waiting for the linesman on the other side to come in, and when they umpiled him, they pointed, Needham ball. So
the injured Raider, by the way, was Jordan St. Louis, so he did just come off under his own power.
And look where that marker is. It shows how close it was. Looks like it's inches right there from the goal line.
We go for the wood, and we have a flag on the play. Looks like it'd be a false start against Needham.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it's going to be basically pushing them inches back,
Take out the tape measure. We'll have to get some inches.
What is half the distance from 6 inches?
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like Carr was trying to do quarterback sneak there, which we've seen him.
I think they're trying to get out of their sort of the shadow of their own end zone here.
And we've seen Carr do a few quarterback sneaks and gain a yard or two. And you don't want to fumble back here or anything, so maybe they're going to try that again.
For the Raider defense, I'm sure you'd love a safety here. You don't need to pit back this far back.
Carr has just done a great job since he's come in. He's just a happy-go-lucky kid and junior, and he doesn't let anything faze him, you know?
Yeah, big role to step in this year, and he's done it remarkably.
Carr under center, Hoffmeister single back in the backfield. Again, Carr will take it himself.
That's all right, get a yard or two.
Basically gets stacked up right into the teeth of that Raider defensive front there, so picks up very short gain at that.
A yard's huge when you're down there.
Yeah.
When you're inches from the goal line, his helmet comes off.
So so does that mean?
I don't think. Does
his high school rules? Does he have to come out for a play?
I don't know. It looks like he does because Aiden Williams is going to come in.
Well, I mean, obviously, when you got Aiden Williams, you have a pretty fair alternative
it's
there.
It's not like you're looking down the line. Where's that second quarterback?
This could have been the play anyway. Who knows?
They do give him a pickup of 1, by the way, on the play. So 2nd down and 9 at about the 2-yard line. So again, Aiden Williams in the game, out of the shotgun. Single back is Hoffmeister. 2 receiver spot to either side. Williams will keep it himself and nearly broke free there. Picks up pretty good yardage there.
Just short, just short. Probably 3rd and 1 here.
Hoffmeister looked like he almost, Williams looked like he almost could have broken free there, but the Raider defense doing a job there, at least keeping him short of the yardage, although it's going to be very close. 3rd down and
so looks like Kaczynski's coming in 33. And Carr, so this will be the diamond formation, you know. Carr will go back in the pistol, and he'll have Aiden Williams to his right and Kaczynski on one side.
Carr is back in the game here.
And I love this formation because they can hit it off either way. They can give it to Hoffmeister in the backfield. So, you know, what do you do with your defense?
3rd down and 1 from the 9. So Carr out of the gun here. They'll hand it off. Hoffmeister out across the 1st down yardage. So the Rockets are able to move the chains here out across the 10-yard line.
So that's big after getting a penalty on the first play. Then able to run it out to get the 1st down is huge. Get out from the shadow of your own end zone, well, at least half of the shadow.
Right.
Clock is ticking here. We go under 3 minutes to go here in this opening half. By the way, it is worth pointing out the Raiders did defer the opening toss, so they will receive here to start the 2nd half. As a handoff here to Hoffmeister, and just pushing those like ball came out the last minute. They're gonna say he was down by contact. Raiders.
I had heard the whistle blow.
Yeah, no, I definitely heard the whistle before. That could have been disaster. As good pickup there on 1st down there, though. So we'll bring up a 2nd down at about 3. They will call it.
I'm surprised we're on the Wellesley side. They didn't go crazy there when the ball came out because I think they realized it was actually blown dead as well. Very quiet over here on the Wellesley side, huh?
2nd down, 3. They'll call it at the 23 of Needham. Again, we come on 2 minutes to go here in this opening half. Carr under center, takes the snap. He's going to roll out. He's being pressured, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield. Great pursuit there. That was number 55 for the Raiders, and it's Greer.
Wow, that was really a great penetration by Wellesley, and Carr didn't have a chance to really throw it away. We haven't seen many sacks this year, usually able to get rid of it, but...
So interesting. Needham's
Needham
going to
takes
take
a timeout. I was just thinking,
yeah.
that is very interesting when you're up, towards the end of the half, that you would burn a timeout here. Raiders, like I said, have one left, so you wonder if they stop Needham on third down. Maybe the Raiders would burn time, try to get the ball back with some good time here.
I think that's not a bad play. See if you can come up with a good third down play, and then make, if they use it on fourth down, the Raiders aren't going to have much time left. It'll probably be under a minute.
It'll be third down and 8.
Against Zavarian, we've seen crazy clock things, Matt.
We
right?
have.
We don't really want to talk about the clock. I mean, Zavarian has a penalty, and then it actually benefits them because they go back to first down and the clock keeps running.
But 8 yards still manageable. Usually after a big sack like that, you're behind the change, but third and 8 is manageable for them, so I understand the use of the timeout. See if they can get something going.
That is a good point by you, Matt, because they're not like third and 18.
Right.
Or third in a cab ride or third in an Uber or whatever. It's just
third and 8 from I think they're going to call it the 18-yard line.
I would look for Hannigan here. He's been the big receiver all year. He's running on someone late.
Carr is out of the shotgun. 2 backs in the backfield, looks like, with multiple receivers. Man does come in motion. That is Hannigan. Carr's going to roll right, take a pressure. Now he's going to roll back out, and he's got a throw. He's got Chapman open and makes the reception out to the Needham 40-yard line. So good job there by Carr of giving himself time, and Chapman was able to get open and picks up the first down.
Yeah, good job by Chapman getting open for his quarterback.
Yeah, a little scramble drill there, moved back and able to make that nice completion to keep it going. And now 1:30 left.
Yeah, minute and a half. Clock is ticking. Rockets, by the way, have 2 timeouts. First completion of the game there for Carr. So 1st and 10 from the 41. Rockets again with Carr out of the shotgun, 4 receivers, but again a man comes in motion. Carr back to throw. He's taking some more pressure, and this time he's going to be hit and dragged out after maybe a short gain on the play. It looks like Needham is going to burn another timeout here with 1:06 to go. So the Raiders doing a better job there, sort of closing quickly on Carr and only allowing about a 2-yard pickup on that play.
And that forced Needham to take a timeout because you're in the bottom of a pile there in the middle of the field, and you could have another 20 seconds run off the clock. If they come out passing, they have a better opportunity, because if it's a first down, they have time the clock will stop, but we'll see what happens here. As you see the referees signal to each other that Needham does have 1 timeout. They both have 1 timeout,
Both teams have 1 timeout remaining. So, again, 2nd down at 8. They're going to call it from the 43 of Needham.
Be great to see if Needham could get a first down and get some more points. We'd like to give a shout out to our trainer, Mary Spirito, who's over there on the bench. She's a great gal. And I saw a picture of her from the Zavarian game. It looked like she was just heartbroken. And she just really feels for all these kids and really helps all these kids. She actually, Robbie, I don't know if you know this, probably not, but she worked for the Mets over the summer.
Oh, wow.
For their AA team. So, but we love her here, so we enticed her to come back.
Took Needham over the Mets. That's not something you hear every day.
Well, the way the Mets did this year.
That's true, actually.
As we have Carr under center, eye backfield, 1 receiver. They're going to give it to Hoffmeister. He bounces it outside and goes about nowhere here as...
Looks like Needham wants to go quick. They probably had 2 calls in the huddle right there.
Yeah, pick of about 2, by the way. It'll be 3rd down and about 6 come up. Yeah, the Rockets going with the hurry up here. Carr under center. Again, the give over there to Hoffmeister, and he is down awfully close to that first down.
That
depends on the site. We're going to get a whistle. Needham's going to take their last timeout, 40 seconds left, but sort of question. It looks like they're going to spot him just short of the first down, so they bring up a 3rd down.
I think they were probably trying to catch him off guard by doing that run, and if you get the first down, the clock will stop, right?
Right.
Yeah, clock will stop on a first down.
But they didn't get it, so they're forced to call. So they only have no timeouts left.
No timeouts left for the Rockets.
40 seconds. That's a little wood to chop or a big hill to climb or whatever cliche you want to use.
No, they're saying first down now as the.
They are moving the chains. Wow. Okay.
So that changes everything.
It's still a long 40 seconds and no timeouts.
Right.
And you're just into Needham territory. Looks like right about the into Raider territory, about the Raider 49-yard line. It looks like. So
you wonder if they dare run one more time to try and catch him off guard again.
So first down and 10, like I said, at the 49.
Needham goes 3
Carr
wide.
will go four wide with Gar out
I
of the
think that's
gun.
Aiden Williams way on that far side.
Hoffmeister to single back in the backfield. Carr back to throw. He's rolling right. Take it to pressure. He's going to air it out and overthrown there.
They were trying to do the wheel route, but the guy didn't. That was Chapman. They didn't let him get by him.
And the Raiders did get good pressure there, so maybe Carr forced to throw a little bit quicker than he would have liked on that one, as it falls incomplete. It'll be a second down, 35 seconds now showing on the clock here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Wellesley's done a great job with pressure this drive, really getting to Carr and making him make some of those throws. The sack earlier that we saw, and just chasing him in the pocket. So it's been a strength on this drive for Wellesley.
What a day, though, here, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it is a beautiful Thanksgiving morning here. Sun is out. It's not too cold. It's just couldn't ask for anything better here. Second down and 10 from the 49. Carr out of the gun. Carr back to throw. Looking. Now he's going to throw over the middle, and is complete for the first down. That is Chapman again on the reception. As now the Rockets will have to hurry to the line. Under 30 seconds to go. They do stop the clock, obviously, for the move the sticks, and now Carr will wisely spike it.
Yeah.
As now 26 seconds showing on the clock. Oh, we do have a flag on the play.
I don't know if Needham was set.
Or could it be offside against, well, I don't know. It's sort of in that area where you don't know. It could be a formation
Right, it could be
thing
either
or
way.
offside. You
Especially
really
after
never
a quick
know.
spike, right.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be against Needham. So
I don't think they were all set when he snapped it. They were hurry up, and they didn't get back.
now, if you're Wellesley in this situation, just given how much time's left, do you push him back 5 yards, or do you spike? They're going to push it back. So it'll be first down and 15. It'll be first down and 15.
You're not going to get the ball back probably unless there's a raspberry.
You just want to try to keep him out
just
of
lengthen
field
the
goal,
field,
keep
exactly.
him out of field goal range.
Yep.
So
Or
you got to take that penalty and push it back. It doesn't matter if it's first or second down.
Agreed.
26 seconds.
Right.
26 seconds on the clock. First and 15. They spot it back out at the
Keep an eye
Raider
over here.
46.
Grant Bickford, number 1. He does a lot of end around. So
clock is rolling, by the way.
I don't think Needham knows that, and I don't know why it is if they spiked it.
Carr back to throw. Take it to pressure. He's going to air it far side or near side and incomplete there. Intended for
Bickford.
That was Brant Bickford. So falls incomplete. Over second down 15 with 11 seconds to go in the half. So I mean, if you need
maybe two plays,
One or
maybe
two
if you're
play,
lucky.
right.
I was about to say,
lucky,
if you need
2
him here, this is where you
plays.
kind of got to take your shot if you're going to. You're just 11 seconds left.
Right, and if you're Wellesley, you want to sit back a little bit, or are you going to bring some pressure?
You know,
if
it's a good question. I feel like you got to have at least a couple guys back there, looking for it.
11 seconds, you do have time to 2 plays if you get out of bounds.
So second down and 15, they call it at the 41. Carr is out of the shotgun.
Kaczynski in motion.
Man in motion, 3 receivers. Carr's going to roll right, and he completed it.
Actually, that's terrible.
You wish
Wait,
you
hold
didn't
on.
The
want
clock will run out.
Wait, why did the clock stop? He completed the pass. Yeah, the clock should be rolling. That should be the end. That should be the end of the half. Like, definitely more than 3 seconds. Wait a minute. Yeah, the clock has expired anyway. But I mean, with the amount of time that they stopped it, the half should be over.
They said
The
once
officials
he's
are
putting
good.
1 second, he's saying.
But again, if it's a completed pass inbounds, the clock should have been rolling.
100% agree with you, yeah.
Remember, they keep the clock on the field, though. The clock up there is not official clock. They're going to be down on the field.
Wow.
So they
So
might have-
they're going to put 1 second back
They
on
might
the
have kept
clock
running,
here.
but there's 1 second, so the Rockets will have one Hail Mary. It's not Sunday, but they'll complete this Hail Mary, right?
Boy.
Yeah, that was a very confusing series right there where he caught it, and we were hoping he didn't catch it
I
because
know,
we thought the
You
clock
got-
would run out.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, they stopped the clock for at
Yes.
least a few seconds. So you guys talked about clock issues earlier.
Here we go. It follows us around, I guess.
All right, so we got fourth down at 11. But again, this is the last play of the half, unless there's a penalty.
It looks like they're going to go 3 to the right and 1 to this side. And
Raiders sitting some guys
I wouldn't be
back
surprised
here.
if they went to Chapman on this side. He's a big guy, and we've seen him make some great catches.
Carr back to throw. He's rolling right. He's going to air it
He's not
out,
gonna
and
get there.
that's well short of the end zone. It's going to be picked off by Poirier, and that will do it for the first half of play. Very exciting after the first half of play. So after 1 half of play, it's Needham 7, Wellesley nothing. It's the 136th Thanksgiving game. We're going to take a break and be back with the second half of action.
But stay
right
tuned.
After this
stay
on Wellesley
tuned.
Media.
Stay tuned because we're going to be showing the seniors.
That's
at
right.
halftime,
Senior
so
send-off
Stay
coming
tuned,
up.
and we will be back with the second half.
Robbie Brogy, wide receiver and safety, captain. Jordan St. Louis, DB, wide receiver, captain. Max Poirier, running back and safety, captain. Nathan Jiwa, linebacker, dog, captain.
Teddy Griswold, tackle and defensive end, captain.
Darren Jimenez, inside linebacker, running back, captain.
Henry Redgate, running back, DB. Diego Kraus, DB, wide receiver.
Sam Zalosh, tight end, inside linebacker.
Doug Linehan, special teams.
Justin Williamson, wide receiver, DB.
Paul Stepanian, slot receiver, cornerback.
Ryan Hollingsworth, tight end, defensive end. Austin Lynch, wide receiver, outside linebacker.
Max Palladino, safety, receiver.
Charlie Carpenter, outside linebacker, running back.
Charlie Carroll, wide receiver, outside linebacker, dog pound.
Preston Sampalo, running back, cornerback. Addison Kendall, center, punter, defensive tackle.
Anders Greer, left guard, defensive end.
Kyle Wong, long snapper, outside linebacker, center. Ethan Thomas, offensive tackle, defensive end.
Asher Sharp, wide receiver, safety.
Josh Morant, quarterback, captain.
Tate Hoffmeister, running back, captain.
Spencer Chapman, receiver, safety, captain.
Chase Hannigan, receiver, kick returner, punt returner, captain.
Jake Roser, linebacker, captain.
Sean Murphy, left guard, D end, captain.
Joel Alon, safety. Andrew Spisano, outside linebacker.
Dante Verano, kicker, punter, wide receiver.
Simon Ettinger, safety. Ronan Mackey, corner. Max Gross, fullback. Jerry Green, linebacker. Connor Dempsey, linebacker.
Zach Zalvin, linebacker. Janelle Rosman, linebacker.
Will Murray, nose tackle.
Peter Benham, O-line. Christian Cummings, defensive end.
All right, back here, second half of action from Wellesley High School as the Needham Rockets leading the Wellesley Raiders 7-0 as we start the third quarter in this 136th installment of the oldest public high school football rivalry in the country. Robbie Johnson, Matt Borelli here. Bill Doherty will be joining us at some point in this third quarter. But Matt, we were talking about off air, that first half, definitely a defensive battle. Both teams with chances on offense, but the Rockets able to take advantage of that one drive with, and that's the difference so far.
It really is. They got the running game going. They got it to Tate. They got it out of the Wildcat and were able to really march the field. Wellesley had two opportunities. One just off the fingertips on that pass, and then, of course, down near the goal line, weren't able to get in. So we'll see what the second half brings, but it's a tight game.
Yeah, as always seems to be in this Wellesley Needham rivalry, as Wellesley will receive the second half kickoff. Again, a big chance here for Wellesley. You know, your dad's having nothing going in the half. You get the ball and start the second half. You know, you've been moving the ball against Needham defensively, so this is sort of a message drive, if you want to call it that, to start this third quarter almost for Wellesley.
Yeah, and Wellesley turned things around with the running game, really going into a Wildcat formation. Seemed to have Needham a little confused, so see if they go with that again.
A short kickoff here to start the second half comes up to one of the breaking tackles into Needham territory there. We'll look to get the numbers to who actually returned that kickoff. That was Teddy Charney with the return, and the Raiders are going to set up very well here in Needham territory to open up this third quarter.
Yeah, Needham's been selective when their kicks, and that one was short. You know, they've mixed up the long and the short. I think that time it burned him a little bit to give Wellesley good field position.
So Bobby Shanahan will lead the Raider offense out for the first drive of the second half. 3 receivers split out wide. Oh no, it's Poirier. He's going to keep it himself and is really not going to go anywhere. The Rockets do a good job of bottling him up there for a very short gain as another direct stop there to Poirier that, like I said, goes for only a couple.
Yeah, and Coach DeChico, he's our defensive coordinator for the Rockets, done a phenomenal job this year. You know they probably made some halftime adjustments to try to contain that Wildcat because that was effective for Wellesley in the first half.
Well, and you wonder, you know, with Needham, I'm sure, looking for those Poirier runs here, if Wellesley maybe uses that to their advantage offensively, try to maybe catch Needham off guard. We shall have to see, obviously, as we get a second down 8. They call out the 40, I think that's the 46 of Needham. As Shanahan back to throw, takes the pressure. Oh, he's able to get free. He's got room. He's going to air it out. He's got a man. Oh, he had 2 men down there, but just incomplete. It looked like Jordan St. Louis and Justin Williamson were the receivers down there, but just a slightly overthrown ball, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, nice elusiveness by Wellesley there had pressure, made 2 guys miss, good block to keep him off, and 2 receivers in the area. You don't know about that, but good job to escape that and good pressure by Needham.
Yeah, we've seen Shanahan a few times this game, like really do a good job of eluding pressure, you know, keeping the feet, keeping the legs going as Bill Dermody has re-entered the broadcast here, folks, as we
thought Elvis left the building, but he has not left the building. He is back.
So bring up a third down 8 for the Raiders at the Rocket 46. Shanahan with a single back in the backfield. Back to throw. Looking across the middle. He's got Brogy out there, but that was Justin Williamson, the intended receiver, but just a little bit wide there. Will fall incomplete. And Wellesley, after 2 near pass plays, unfortunately will be forced to punt here on this opening drive of the half.
Great job by Needham with the field position that they were dealt from that return to really hold the line there and force the punt.
It's too bad. I think Mr. Redgate is going to be out of this game. I saw the Wellesley team back then. It looked like his parents were back there giving him big hugs and stuff. So remember, he got hurt on that opening play.
That's a tough break for the Raiders as Redgate, a senior captain, or excuse me, not a senior captain, but senior nonetheless. And as the Raiders punt here, will pin Needham back inside about the 15-yard line, so that's where the Rockets will take over. But to your point, yeah, Redgate definitely a stalwart on this Raider rug game, so hate to see that.
Your heart just breaks. You saw his father just hugging him, and his mother was there. Your just heart breaks for something like that because, you know, you play all 4 seasons or as many seasons as you do for this high school football, and then this the big game, the ultimate game, as they say, and to have to go out on the first play is a tough break for him.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rockets, ball spot at their own 15.
You need more porta potties here, though, Robbie. Come on, I don't know what's happening. You know?
We'll request public facilities.
Talk to him. We'll bring some next time.
As a handoff here to the outside, and that is
jet sweep to Kajunsky.
Joe Kajunsky on the carry and picks up very good yardage on first down out across the 20 to about the 22-yard line of Needham.
Looks like Ellis Kramer, 85, a freshman, is coming in the game for Needham, and he's probably taking Schreiber's spot, you know, at the tight end position. I'm sorry, Kramer's your 85. Our 85 is James Epperstein, a sophomore tight end.
Yeah, and like we talked about earlier, that's a big loss for Needham. Schreiber's been excellent all year on both sides of the ball.
Second down 3 from the 22 as Williams takes the direct stop there, and he plows into that line, but very minimal gain on that play. Will bring up, though, a third down short here for the Rockets.
And big third down here. I know it's early here in the third quarter, but to start establishing the run and moving the chains would be nice here for Needham.
They really do like to go left behind Simeone, number 77. He's one of the stalwarts. Another junior. And we see a lot of our juniors playing both ways, Robbie. So as we said, it bodes well for the future.
So third down and 1 from the 24. In the shotgun, single back, 2 receivers. Man comes in motion, that's Hannigan. And direct step again to Williams. And that time is able to just plow ahead for enough for the first down.
And Needham's been so good on the short yardage this year, whether it's Tate, and when Tate's out, the Wildcat, Williams just has that vision to get those short yard pickups.
And Will McDonald is the tight end over there who set some big blocks too.
So they'll spot the ball at the Rocket 28-yard line, first down and 10. So the Rockets moving the chains here on their opening drive of the third quarter. As it looks like there's Williams again out of the shotgun, Hoffmeister in the backfield with him. And the give to Hoffmeister, he plows ahead, still going. Hoffmeister breaks free, he's got some room down that far sideline, and finally dragged down inside the Needham, or excuse me, inside the Raider 35-yard line.
So just when you key on Williams because you think the Wildcat, you have it solved, they have another wrinkle, give it to Tate, and it picks up huge yardage.
Wellesley defender who tackled him is hurt. You can see him over there. He's going down. I think is it 64, maybe 54, 64. It looks like he's hurt.
Yeah, we will have to check the number there. You are correct. Is we have an injured Raider out on the far side of the field.
I hate to see that.
So nice job, and as we said, Hoffmeister just grinds away, and then he busts a big one. You know, when he gets by that hole, he's surprising with the speed. It is number 64.
Yeah, it's Jason Stevens, number 64, coming off under his own power, but definitely
he's got a
looks
gift
to be feeling it. Yeah, hate to see that. So,
and Hoffmeister's so hard to bring down, and it takes a lot, and you're going to see that as he kind
of gave a stiff arm too. When I might have ended up twisting his ankle with Stevens. He's
so
down.
First and 10 for the Rockets from the Raider 33-yard line. Again, Williams out of the gun with Hoffmeister, and Williams is going to keep it himself, and he's got room to run, and again, powers ahead, and Needham just completely has opened up the run here.
It looks like he wanted to run.
Drive.
Looks like he wanted to run behind Hannigan over to the right here, but he saw a hole right in the middle there, and he said, "Thank you very much," and he just steamrolled through it for another first down.
Yeah, nice job by the O-line making some holes right now in this third quarter, and you're right, Aiden hit that and kept going.
Boy, the Rockets knocking on the door here as it'll be first out of 10 from the Raider 23.
Teddy Fox, Dave Curtis, O'Brien, Simeone, all doing a great job.
Williams will take the snap. He bounces outside, and that time the Raiders with a bit better containment there, but still about a 5-yard pickup, it looks like, for Williams on first down. So again, just picking up good chunks of yardage. By the way, Jason Stevens back into the game for the Raiders.
He still doesn't look 100% though. You saw him kind of pulling his left leg behind him as he went on the field. Sean Murphy also on that offensive line for Needham, number 50, but this is what Needham likes to do though, stack. You know, they'll come out sometimes with one or just two receivers and two tight ends and really pound the ball.
So second down 4, they call it, as Williams will keep it, and that time he's going to go nowhere. Good job by the Raiders defensive front. They were not going to let Williams get free that time as they stack him up for no gain, maybe a slight loss on the play, bring up a third down.
I wonder if it's 2-down territory here, you know, a third and a 4, you know, the ball's what it says the 22, but it's hard to see. I mean, we do have a good kicker, but we'll see. What do you think, Matt? 2 down?
I don't know. I think if you get maybe a couple more yards, you've kicked the field goal, go up 2-score lead here.
Third and 4th to 13.
Yeah.
As
Matt, you're a gambling man. I'm very
I know, but 2 scores. I'd gamble on 2 scores right now.
Williams, barking signals, man comes in motion, and a give up the middle to Hoffmeister, and that's going to be awfully close. From what they're signaling, he may be just short. I don't know.
Looks like they're looking over there. Back. They're looking very closely. I wonder if they kind of measure.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th down. They're going to
measure. Well, here's the 4th.
They're going to measure. They're going to bring the chains in, I think.
Oh, they are going to bring the chains in. Yes, you are correct. So,
but it looks like they will go for it on 4th down, and if they do, I've got to guess Griffin Carr is in the game, and he'll probably do the quarterback sneak again. Don't get too excited yet. They're
I know,
measuring
we
this,
gotta make sure that they do
It looks
the
like that
measurement
yellow
first.
line is the line to gain. And
Derek right down
from
there,
here,
so
it
should
looks
get
short.
a good angle of this. Who's Derek with Ben right down there? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's 2 inches short.
Yeah, so wonder does Needham do a little QB sneak here? What
Yeah, still definitely could. I gotta believe they're gonna. It's worked for them all year, but Griffin Carr comes back over the sideline. He was in there with one play, and now he's back over to the coaches to get another call.
We shall see. So again, 4th and inches
Big
for the
4th
Rockets here.
Needham stopped Wellesley at this end of the field. Now we're going to see if Wellesley can
That's
stop
right.
Needham.
Raider Nation!
Raider faithful on our side here, making a lot of noise, trying to encourage their defense here. So Carr will go under center, I backfield.
Dufort is the fullback.
Carr takes the snap. He's going to head off Hoffmeister, bounce outside, and
He'll get
definitely has enough for the first down. Now close to the 10-yard line. So
I guess you don't have to worry about Griffin Carr when you have Tate Hoffmeister behind you, right?
That's
And
right.
when
And
you
you see
need
some
just a little bit
launder
of
on the
room.
field,
we
though.
Flag on the play.
we have a flag.
We're trying to get some yardage for Hoffmeister from Mr. Levin here, but there is a penalty here, Mike.
So the officials will discuss it. We will check the flag on the play.
I think it might have been after the play, though.
It
Yeah,
looks like
it was a
because it
late.
came
It was the late flag.
Although the
Oh, it's against Needham.
no, I think he's talking to the Needham coach, so I think
No,
it's
I saw him pointing against Needham. Coach Kopsko not happy over there. That looks like a penalty against Needham.
I think he's asking him what he wants to do.
I thought I saw the referee go like personal foul against Needham, so we'll have to check.
We will see, because Kopko does look heated for a declined call, but
Yeah, I don't know
I don't
why
know.
it might be that heated if it's just a question if you're going to decline the penalty. Yeah, he is not a happy camper. Yeah, it is a personal foul.
I think he said watch your mouth.
Kopko just said
I think he
it's a
said to
personal
someone
foul
watch your
against
mouth,
him.
so it probably will be.
Yeah,
against
the referee just went over to Davis. It's a
Yeah, it is
oh, they're
a
off.
personal
Looks like
foul.
they're offsetting.
Oh, it is offsetting.
And I think that's maybe why Kopsko saw it one way and not both ways. So
it's going to be first down for the Rockets.
Hoffmeister 17 carries, 140 yards.
good play call there from Needham.
Thanks to Mike Levin.
Thanks, Mike.
Definitely eating up the yards there is Tate Hoffmeister, especially on these last few drives back to the first half. All right, so we got first down and goal, they're going to call it, just inside the 10 as Carl will give it to Hoffmeister. He bounces outside, and he is in for a touchdown.
What a nice little misdirection there, going one way, Tate goes the other, finds the hole, and there's 6 for Needham, and what a way to start their drive in the third quarter.
Second touchdown of the day for Hoffmeister, so he's carried them all season. Why not have him carry you in the big game as well?
So the Rockets, with 5:48 to go in the third, extend that lead 13-0 here with the extra point pending.
Hannigan's the holder here, who always does a good job. Hopefully I didn't do the announcer jinxing him this time.
As snap ball. Oh, no, they're going to run a little two-point conversion play, and no good. I don't know if that was by design
I
or
don't
if
think
that
it was.
was.
I think it was a high snap, so I did jinx it.
That was a high snap and took off with it, almost got the edge, but
it was a smart
wasn't
play
able
by
to.
him when he was stopped short. It was the high snap. He didn't think he could get it down. He picked it up and ran for it, and he stretched out the ball at the end, but it was just placed down short of the goal line. So 13-0. We'll see if that comes back. Needham has had a lot of one-point games this year. Luckily, they've won them, but you'd hate to see that come back and bite you.
Yeah, so 5:48 to go in the third, and Needham, as I said, extends that lead 13-0. So now if you're Wellesley offensively, the pressure is really on. You got to, maybe put together a drive to try to get right back in this game. We shall see. After the Raiders went 3 and out in the opening drive of this quarter.
They had a good return, though, on the right at the beginning of this quarter.
Just unfortunate because not generate anything after that, but
we'll see if they continue to try to go through the air like they did on the last series with not much success. But now time will end up being a factor as we move forward in the game.
I know, it's 5:48, and this is only going to be their second possession.
I know, yeah, definitely. As we said, you get not that many drives in high school football, so you got to take advantage as the Rockets again will kick off here. Again, the Rockets went short with the kickoff the first time around.
And they've done that a bunch of times, so we'll see if they do it again
what they
here.
elect to do this time around as they get another short kick, and that was just going to roll out of bounds.
I think they were trying to go for the onside kick, actually. Usually he pooches it, but that was almost like they were rolling it, trying to get it there.
I think Wellesley smartly letting that ball go out of bounds. Now, I think
you just take the ball where it goes out of bounds.
Do you take the ball where it goes out of bounds, or do you? Because otherwise, I think Needham has to re-kick you if they accept the penalty.
Yeah, but Wellesley, you don't want to take it at the 50. You got to take it at the 50. I don't think there's any decision.
I agree. Obviously the referee over there talking to Coach Davis,
saying you can take it at the 50 or re-kick it. Don't you think you take it at the 50?
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get a better chance than that to get this field position.
Yep. So kick out of bounds, and no, they're gonna re-kick it.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens here then. Huh?
They're gonna have to re-kick it from 5 yards back, I'm guessing. So I don't know. Let's see if it pays off for the Raiders. Let's see if it pays off for the Raiders.
I think that's the decision, right? 50 yards. It's not like the 30. I know if it goes out way down, it's at the 35. But there, I think it is where it goes out of bounds. So I think his decision was maybe he hopes someone can break a long one.
You know, it's a good question.
I don't know.
I don't know. These high school football rules sometimes get a little murky. But regardless, the Rockets are going to re-kick here from their own now 30-yard line.
You see the kicking ball thrown in by our buddy Mr. Rob Bonsello. He coached the freshman team, right?
Yeah, he did. He was a freshman coach.
So when these juniors were freshmen, they were undefeated, and he was the freshman coach.
That's correct.
Now his official title is wide receiver and special teams coach.
And you'll see if they decide to go short with this kick or just
now I think you gotta kick
deep.
it long.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd stop messing
especially
around
since
here.
Wellesley feels like is probably looking for the short kickoff. So we shall see as the Rockets will once again tee the ball up here.
I gotta guess he's going long, but
as Verano sort of getting ready to go here.
He's kind of signaling his outside guy, so I'm not sure,
And Verano does kick it somewhat deep. A shorter kick is going to be Jordan St. Louis on the return. And gets out.
That does not seem to be the best decision.
Yeah.
If that was actually the opportunity for them.
Yeah, so
if it's out of bounds and they take it at the 35, then it's about the same thing.
It'll be right at the 35-yard line. So that's where the Raiders will take over. Now down 2 scorers. The pressure definitely on the offense now to try to get something going here. Again, with 5:42 showing on the clock here in this third quarter.
Let's see what the Rockets defense can come up with here. We have not had the turnover. Wellesley intercepted that ball at the end of the first half, which is kind of a fake turnover.
Or just on the stat sheet.
As Shanahan out of the gun. He completes it a little quick out there
not much gain,
Matthew Liebman.
Great coverage there by
Spezzano and Pickford both. Spezzano came up from his linebacker spot, and Pickford came up and just tackled him down.
Yeah, picks up about 4 on the play, so it'll be second down and 6 caller from the 39 of Wellesley.
You're thinking a play like that, they're going to get more yardage, but there's no yards after the catch.
No, Needham's fast, and they're able to contain that.
This time, Poirier, the single back in the backfield, 4 receivers. Oh, and a direct snap again to Poirier.
Needham seen that, they said.
And yeah, Needham read that out perfectly, so short gain, if anything,
now
on
Schreiber
that one.
is in the game. Do you think there was some disciplinary action?
I don't know.
Maybe there was disciplinary action, so he didn't play the first half, because he is in, and he made that tackle. And already we see a difference with him in the game, huh?
Yeah, we see a big difference, and they talked about that at halftime, as we were saying, some adjustment, because that was successful for Wellesley in the first half.
They give him a pickup of 1, it looked like, so it's like third down and I think we're going to call it a long 5, short 6 at about the 40.
That's great to have him in there, though, huh, Matt?
It really is. And there's a big third down for Wellesley here with
yeah, if you're Wellesley, you got to be trying to, you got to move the chains here. Can I afford to have another 3 and out as we see Shanahan out of the gun? Man in motion, that's St. Louis. Back to throw is Shanahan.
He's got time.
Taking the pressure. He's got a man wide open over the middle. It's Brogy. And Brogy makes the catch into Needham territory for the first down. So just what the doctor ordered, Shanahan had time there and finds Brogy over the middle out across the Needham 45-yard line.
You can't give him time like that. They were trying to get the pressure. They couldn't get there. If he has time, he's going to, some good receivers, he's going to connect with them.
Yeah, Needham's done a good job this game, really, with the pressure. And like you said, he was able to sit back there and make an easy throw or what I
Brogy was open there over the middle, too.
Matt, you might have gotten open.
Easily.
First down, 10, they spot about the Needham 47-yard line. Poirier's going to take it himself. And again, a short gain on the play. Maybe pick up about 4 there, out close to the 40-yard line of Needham.
Deja vu all over again. Well, that's what they did first time down the last set of downs.
Second down.
You see Pisano, Schreiber, Kaczynski all play offense too, along with Bickford. Aiden Williams over there as well.
Second down and 6, they're going to call at the 40 of Needham. So like with the first set of downs, the Raiders picking up 4 on that first down. They're going to run a
Riser almost picked it off.
That
pass was deflected.
Right through his hands. Riser read that play. I think they're trying to set up a screen, and 44 Riser was right through his hands.
Yeah, it looked like Jordan St. Louis was the intended receiver on that sort of middle screen there, but the Rockets able to get a hand on it and nearly an interception. So another third down and long coming up here for the Raiders. 3rd down and 6.
Wellesley fans very quiet again. A little nerve-wracking for them, I think, over here.
Yeah, definitely. Again, the Raiders have had their chances offensively, twice in the red zone already in this game, but there's nothing to show for it so far. So we will see as, again, 4 receivers, 3 to the near side of your screen, single back. Shanahan back to throw. He's got
pressure
a man
on him.
out there. And
oh, he was grabbed, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a flag. I was about to say, like, it looked like the receiver was grabbed.
He grabbed him at the last minute, yeah.
And it's too bad because he didn't have to. That ball was overthrown, and just that contact draws the penalty and a break as far as we are concerned for Wellesley.
Pass interference against him, so that will be a first down and 15 yards.
Yeah, I mean,
the officials were having a momentary conversation, but I think it's not a spot foul.
Kopsko's trying to argue the ball's not catchable, but I don't think that matters.
Yeah, I know.
When you pull the guy back, he's gonna. You won't know if it was catchable or not.
Well,
so
and as you guys said, like, there was really no reason for it because that ball was overthrown. It looked like it was going to go incomplete anyway.
Yes.
So.
But the defender, it's hard for him because he doesn't know where the ball is. He just sees a guy running by him, and he says,
yeah, a little panic mode right there.
And he sees the receiver looking back and says, uh-oh.
All right, so break here for the Raiders. Those will be 1st and 10 from the Needham 25-yard line. Let's see what the Raiders could do for that penalty.
Penalties played a big factor in that first half. Let's see what happens here.
Let's go!
Raider faithful encouraging their offense here, trying to get a score on the board. As we're under 3 minutes to go here, 3rd quarter. Shanahan, the handoff here to Poirier on the outside,
comes up
and
kind of
Poirier still going.
Kaczynski hog-tied him though, so.
He picks up about 2 or 3 yards, but Max Poirier was definitely not going to be denied on that one. Even when he was sort of stopped, he was still plugging ahead there, trying to plug ahead at least.
Yeah, picked up a couple yards.
Poirier's going to deserve some extra turkey or stuffing or gravy, whatever, cranberry, whatever
he
likes.
This is his last game as a senior, so he wants to go out on top, especially on his home field.
Good job by Needham with speed on the edge there to contain it as much as they could.
And it looks like we're going to have the Wildcat with Poirier taking the direct snap, but Shanahan stays on the sideline. Poirier coming out of the shotgun with no backs in the backfield, 2 receivers split. 2nd down 8, they call out the 23. Poirier back to throw, he's rolling. He throws it deep, and it is caught for a touchdown! Robbie Brogy. We talked earlier about how Poirier can throw the ball out of that formation. And he finds Brogy there for the touchdown. And with 1:39 to go in the third, the Raiders are on the board. It's 13-6.
Yeah, tough for Needham. That's set up, of course, by that pass interference penalty, but give him credit. Poirier out of that wildcat and caught Needham off guard. One-on-one for the touchdown. So
as Massini will be in to attempt the extra point. He's been pretty much perfect on extra points this season. And looks good, and it is good. So 1:39 to go in the third. The Raiders are on the board, folks, 13-7, as we have a flag. A late flag came wide open.
Personal foul.
Personal foul against
the ref is yelling at him, too. The ref is yelling at number four,
Sam Zalash.
He's saying, I think he mouthed off or something, because remember the other end that was offsetting penalties, and the ref.
I'm going to guess it was going to be forced on the kickoff, because it was well after the play.
So Needham should have good field position, but you saw the referee at the other end. Remember those offsetting penalties?
Yeah.
I think he told both teams, you got to knock it off, and this kid was mouthing off. So Needham should have good field position if this is true. And the penalty killed them on that drive, and hopefully.
Well, wait, I was about to say, Wellesley looked like they were kicking off from.
They're moving.
Yeah, now they're going to push it back. I was like, looked like Wellesley almost was going to have, looking like they were going to have an advantage on the kickoff, but no such thing. They're going to have to kick off back from their own 25. Yeah.
So hopefully Needham can get a run back here and make them pay for the penalty, as they made Needham pay for the penalty.
But finally, Wellesley with the help.
Cheeseburger's bat right up your alley, huh?
Ooh. Cheeseburgers in the stands. We got to bring that back to Needham.
I think they go
I'm taking notes.
They go to McDonald's and get them, and then they sell them here.
That's brilliant.
As, again, Massini will be set up here to kick off.
Did they go to Needham McDonald's then? Is that what?
I don't know.
As the Raiders do kick it away, picked up about the 20-yard line, returned here.
Hannigan looking for space.
Hannigan, he's got room, and will be finally dragged down there. So a great run back there by Jace Hannigan, deep into Raider territory.
And the best thing, Robbie, is you look on the field and just see leaves and no yellow flags. So you always get worried about that. But he kind of looked for an opening, saw it, so that penalty really hurts them.
Really did. He was able to run up, grab that, find the hole, and what speed by Jace, done that all year, and good to see him, and great position to start for the Rockets.
His brother playing well for WPI.
So all the way down to the Raiders 16-yard line is where Needham will take over, and again, after Wellesley goes down and scores a humongous turn of events here, as the Rockets now, without even having to take an offensive snap, in the red zone. So
yeah, they're already in field goal range.
So first step for the 16. Man goes in motion. The give there is to Hoffmeister. He tries to bounce it outside.
He does.
He does bounce outside. And wait, we got a. Oh, we have a. I thought I maybe saw a flag coming there, but I'm not 100% sure there. Yeah, it does look like we have some flags on the play. The way Needham is indicating, it may be against the Rockets. Yeah, it's going to be against Needham, so definitely looks like maybe a hold.
Thank you.
Oh, he practiced even better.
I'm good.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
So yeah, after a big run, they faked the jet sweep to Bickford, who's had some big jet sweeps. They handed Hoffmeister with someone over on that left side, which is the furthest point away from us right now, Robbie held.
Yeah, so it's going to be first down and about 11, it looks like. So obviously it's a spot foul, but still hate to see that if you're the Rockets, because that was a good run by Hoffmeister there on first down. As now a give there on the outside, and the Raiders doing a better job of reading that one, as they contain for a very short gain on that play.
I mean, everybody sees films of each other's team, and they've seen Bickford do that. They usually know when he comes in the game, he's probably going to do that. So what did he gain, maybe a yard?
Yeah, so it's going to be second down and basically 10 they call it, as the clock running under a minute to go here, third quarter. So Needham looks like they'll run one more play here potentially in this third quarter, as Carl will go under center for this one. Second down 9 they're going to call it from the About 15, they give to Hoffmeister, and he goes nowhere. A nice little pop there on the head.
Yeah, that was a great hit. Who had him? They just met him up high and drove him back.
And that is going to wind us down here for the third quarter of play. So Needham will be facing a third down coming out of the break here, heading into the fourth quarter. As we head into the fourth, Needham on top, 13-7. Another classic Wellesley Needham game here brewing, gentlemen, as we start the fourth quarter. And what we have about, it is worth noting, this was a very successful fall season, not just in football, but in all the sports for Wellesley and Needham in particular, but also for just the entire Bay State Conference. I know Wellesley Bay State Conference had, obviously Needham made the state championship in boys soccer. They had Walpole winning in field hockey, New North Main girls volleyball. Just a lot of good stuff. Natick winning the state championship girls soccer. Just a great fall season for both of these programs in particular, but just the entire conference, which you love to see. And also, by the way, we've got an all Bay State Conference Super Bowl coming up here in a couple weeks with Milton and Walpole. So it's good.
And the girls swimming and diving.
Yeah,
Wellesley and Needham both won the state
championships in their respective divisions. So
yeah,
great.
Division 1 and 2. So
yeah,
that was number 27, and I don't want to mispronounce his name, Robbie, but he just
Nathan Jawad. He
just stepped in that hole and just leveled the Hoffmeister.
Yeah, Hoffmeister's not used to that.
That's why he's probably one of their captains for them.
Yeah, so as we start the fourth quarter, we got a third down and 9, it looks like, for the Rockets from the 13-yard line. It's nice what's on this side of the field so I can actually see what yard line they're on.
Yes. I just want to see him score on this end. That's all I'm looking for.
So here we go. Third down and 9 for the 13. Carr. Is that Williams? Okay. Williams out of the gun. Man comes in motion. Williams takes the direct snap. He rolls, and it's going to be met for a short gain, but the Raiders doing a decent job there of sort of, keying on Williams there, and ends up resulting in fourth down. Looks like Dave's going to bring out the field goal unit here.
Yeah, I think this is the right call, and again, go up 2 scores with a field goal.
Well, the Raiders missed one earlier on their end, and I'm sure they're looking for similar luck here on this run.
It was about the same spot on the field, too, when it was just blocked. So
it's Verano in to do the kicking here for the Rockets. So let's see. About a 31-yard attempt, it looks like. And the kick is up.
No good.
It's no good. It is no good. The Raiders defense gets the stop. And they will take over, and it remains a 1-score game, 11:15 to go in the fourth. So a huge turn of events as Needham, after that kickoff return, brought them into the red zone. They looked like they were knocking on the door, but thanks to the penalty and just the Wellesley defensive run game really stepping up there, the Raiders have a chance here now to go down and possibly take a lead here on this drive.
Yeah, that penalty was huge. I know it didn't put him back, a couple yards from the line of scrimmage.
But still, it's going to be down inside the 10-yard line.
It was just the position, and that really, you could tell, almost a momentum shift. Stalls out and missed the field goal. So it's
I'm not sure what happened on the field goal, but Verano was.
It looked like it was wide left. So
but he was talking to ref afterwards. I don't know what about.
Shanahan back to throw, and he's going to be sacked back at about the 10-yard line.
Wow, that's a big play, huh?
Yeah, great penetration from Needham. Spazzano stuck with him
all year.
So they'll spot the ball back at the 11-yard line. So loss of about 9.
So far, Needham has missed an extra point and a field goal. So that's 4 points you don't want to give away in a rivalry game.
Wellesley offense taking an awful long time to get the play in here from the sideline. I mean, I know you got 40 seconds, but you can't afford to waste 2.
Is it 40?
40 seconds, yeah. So second down, like I said, second down 19. They call a ball spotted back at the 11-yard line. So Shanahan back to throw. Taking the pressure. He's got to air it out. He's got Brogy out there.
Yes! Almost intercepted.
Incomplete.
That was great by Rocambole. Rocambole actually got pushed. You could almost call offensive pass interference, but
there was some definite jockeying there, though. I think they're just going to say play on in that situation.
I know. I was looking for the flag too, but nice job by Rocambole.
I think Rocambole was on defense on that touchdown. He wasn't going to be burned long again, so another third and long play here for the Raiders.
Third and 19 here for the Raiders as
Rodley comes in the game for
Murray,
yeah.
let's see what the Raiders can do here as the one of the Rockets. That was number 19, Stephen. What's the boy was sort of trying to listen in there.
They say stay with your man. He's staying with him all the way to the sideline.
So again, 3rd down and 19. Raiders better hurry up and get this play call off, as I'm sure the play clock's got to be down. We see the referee.
Looks like Williams got a pressure from the side.
Shanahan back to throw, taking some pressure. He's going to run. He's got room. He's out across the 20 and taken down there out across the 25-yard line to short of the first down. But good job by Shanahan there of at least recognizing there was an opening. They were picking up something.
We saw him do that before, but the Rockets, they had another long down, and he ran, and he got some good yardage, but it's not enough, so the Rockets should get the ball back here.
They should get pretty good field position here as Cass and Kendall will be back in to do the punting as Kendall gets the kick away.
Another good one.
Good kick.
You got to catch
that.
Oh,
that's going to take a Raider bounce.
I always say
down to about the 30-yard line. So big break there for the Raiders. You're right. He's going to let that ball fall.
He's fair caught a few, and we don't mind. It reminds me of my old days at BC with fair catch Phelan. Gerard Phelan would always fair catch it, but you catch that ball, and it gave Wellesley probably 10 extra yards.
Yeah, I got a fortuitous bounce if you're a Wellesley fan, and going to put Needham in worse field position than we thought when that kick went off.
But again, you only get so many positions. Even if Wellesley holds Needham right here, they probably only have 2 more possessions available to them.
Well, if you're Wellesley, I'm sure you would love to have a 3-and-out here. As they'll spot the ball at the Needham 31-yard line here, so 1st and 10. And again, that is Carr this time does start out the drive under center. I backfield, 2 receivers split out to the near side. Man in motion is Hannigan. And a handoff there to Hoffmeister. He bounces outside and he breaks free. He could go. Hoffmeister down the sideline, one man giving pursuit, and a touchdown saving tackle there for the Raiders as they're going to mark Hoffmeister down inside the 15-yard line.
And they put Hannigan in motion. I think you got a key block out there to get him around the corner, and that got him way down the field. We've seen Hoffmeister do that so many times. Usually I feel like it's to the left-hand side, Matt, but this time it was to the right.
It was the right out of that I formation, very successful this year, and you love to see Tate not go out of bounds. He turns back in because he wants more yards and picked up another 3 or 4 instead of going out of bounds. So great run to start this off.
And it puts him over 200 yards for the game.
So 1st and 10 for the Rockets from the Raider 14. As handoff here to Hoffmeister on the outside and gets inside the 10 to about the, looks like about the 8-yard line. So a good pickup there on 1st down again.
If you're the Raiders, you really don't want to allow Needham to get any points here because that's got to be tough to come back from 2 scores down.
Absolutely, especially as we tick deeper here into the 4th quarter. Under 9 minutes to play in regulation, they spot the ball at the 8, so it'll be 2nd down and about 4.
And you think here they're just going to give a healthy dose of Tate and try to get Wellesley to stop him.
Yeah, that especially keeps the clock running as
Hoffmeister is the single back in the backfield with Carr under center. Carr barking signals, handoff here that time to Hoffmeister. That time goes right into the Raider defensive front. The Raiders.
Again, number 27, he's been there all day for them.
Yep, Nathan Joie right in there on the tackle.
Yeah, that's the name the fans before the game would say we have to pronounce correctly, right, Robbie?
We've been pronouncing it
I know,
correctly.
so that's why I'm leaving it to you. I'm not sure I would. So 3rd down and what, 4 or 5?
Looks like 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4, they spot the ball at the 8-yard line. So
after Verona missed the last kick, if you don't convert him,
I'm wondering, I was about to ask, do you think this is 2-down territory here? Or?
I think they kick it again.
All right, so
like
3rd down, 4 at the 8. Carr under center again, I backfield this time with Hoffmeister, the main back. They give it to him, and he bounces off a tackle. He's in for a touchdown.
His 3rd one of the day.
Hoffmeister.
How slippery is he? He went sideways there, found the hole, and just scores to
Really
Give a comfortable
quiet
lead
crowd,
for
too, huh?
Needham.
And he was even given the quiet side after he scored that one. Now let's see the Rockets. You wonder here, maybe try to go for two, make it a 2-score game. I mean, it is a 2-score game. We're going to make it a 14-point game.
Yeah,
I
it
guess
looks
I should
like
say. It looks like they're going to
go for two.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to keep.
They're going to go for two. Is they're going to kind of do the swinging
no.
gate? Yeah, because they have Aiden Williams there and they have everyone over the left. So we'll see what they do here.
All right, so the Rockets right now in 2-point conversion positions. They do snap it to Williams. He
has
over the middle. It's Kai. It is good for 2 points there. Yep, Ben Schreiber on the reception.
And a little late hit, and the Needham players didn't like that.
Yeah, it seemed late, but who cares because he got in, got the 2 points, and what a nice pass and catch by Schreiber.
So 7:28 to go here in regulation. Is 21-7. Needham on top. And so.
Yeah, I don't know why the scoreboard says 21.
I think they actually gave the 2 points to the Raiders, but gonna have to reset that. But
the refs are talking a lot here. I'm wondering if they're just saying.
There is a
flag down there. I just noticed that there's a flag.
Kopsko doesn't like
Coach Kopsko,
the late hit, so he's kind of yelling. And who's the head coach for Reed? Is it
Jesse Davis for Wellesley?
Yeah.
Kopsko has been a couple of times. They're very animated with the officials there across the way, and certainly whatever explanation he's getting, he's not liking it.
They're calling against Needham because Schreiber pushed him.
Oh, wow.
Not Schreiber, but Simeone pushed the player after the game, and I think it's like hockey. The second guy in gets caught.
Yeah, I think they were just protecting Schreiber after that hit.
If it's a 15-yarder, it should be back at the 20, but it looks like they're at the 25, which I don't really understand.
Yeah, and
so maybe the Raiders will get a little bit of benefit here.
No, it is at the 25, which is right because you kick off from the 40, so it's definitely a penalty. But again, it seems like you got caught for being the second guy in. You know.
That's right.
They didn't like the tackle.
Always seems to be the second guy. Always seems to be the second guy in.
So we'll see how Needham plays it, either kicking deep or
you don't want to let them break one and have get right back in it. They've gone
the short kick pretty much all game long. Let's see what the Rockets do here. Is again
Hoffmeister 24 yards, 24 carries, 218 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Great to see for the senior.
And like you said, his first Thanksgiving game, so.
In a long tradition, though, of Hoffmeister's. I like that, a bouncer. Make it tough for them to put out.
Will come up to, that is Brogy there. He breaks it out. He's got some room to run it.
Nice tackle.
Gets out close to midfield. So the Raiders will take over in pretty decent field position here, out close to midfield with 7:23 left to go. And
I think that was Rutledge, 64, made a nice tackle there. So even if they get it in good field position, you know, they gonna have to use some clock and work the field. So
this is definitely a must drive for Wellesley with only 7 minutes remaining in the ball game. So let's see what they can do here. They spot the ball at the Raider 47-yard line. So Shanahan and the offense come on out here. Poirier, the single back in the backfield. Shanahan back to throw. They run that middle screen again. Brogy breaks the tackle and gets out across midfield there. So
Spazzano with the game, you know, a big game-saving tackle there. He got by a couple people, but Spazzano was there.
About 5 on the play.
You felt like he should get 15 or 20, you know?
Yeah, that middle screen, they've really haven't gotten the gains they should be getting because of Needham's closing on the D.
Again, he completes it to Brogy again on the
Bickford, though,
far
comes right
side.
up and makes a tackle. Bickford with a good tackle.
The spot is going to be about a yard short, so 3rd down and 1 coming up. But the Raiders going a little bit of hurry up here. Again, when you're down 2 scores, you can afford to let too much of that clock burn here. Yeah, so 3rd down and 1, they call it at the 45 as they're going to give to Poirier on the outside. He punches
think he got it. No, he didn't get it.
No, he's going to be just short. I mean, definitely 2-down territory here, but
the best thing is, like you were mentioning, the clock, and the clock is going to keep running there. If they got the 1st down, it would stop and reset the chains.
Yeah, big
Raiders
stop there by
hurrying up
Needham.
to the line here, so 4th down. They're going to put Shanahan under center. Shanahan's going to take it down. I don't think he
not
got
getting
it.
there.
I don't think he got that.
I don't think he got there either. Look at Tony DeChico over there pointing the other way.
That's right.
He's the defensive coordinator. He's pumped. I think it almost looked like
It's all
Needham.
going to depend on the
It almost
spot.
looked like Needham jumped there, but no flags. I think it's it's going to be a rocket ball at about their own 45. I think.
I think so too. And curious call there with the sneak for 2 yards. You know, that's Needham read that like a book and was able to stop it.
I don't think that's even close. I don't even.
No, I don't think it is even
first down
close.
Needham. So
Yeah, I think they hurried up too much almost.
Yeah.
You needed that play, and they almost hurried too much. He ran under, did the sneak, and stopped.
and with that Needham defensive front has been solid all game long, pretty much, especially right in that middle. And as you see there, the Rockets hold tough, and so 6:10 to go. The Rockets will get the ball back at about their own 45-yard line, and so
You see some of Needham and Wellesley Police. We want to thank them for all their service.
absolutely.
Brian
Yes.
Calarani down there, who I remember actually played in this game in high school.
So it's Williams to take the direct snap on 1st down. He's going to keep it himself and runs it to a
They tackled
slew of
Hoffmeister.
Needham tackle. I know.
27.
You can never be
everybody.
too careful.
That's right.
As it looks
But
like
they-
Wells
but they
is going to start burning timeouts.
The best play is
now.
they each pat each other on the back, 25 and 27, because 27 has been in Hoffmeister's face all day. Yeah, again, his name is all yours.
Jiwa.
Nathan, I'll call him Nathan.
Nathan Jiwa.
I'll call him
yeah.
Nathan.
As it was a pick of about 3. They're going to call it on 1st down. Again, the Raiders burning a timeout here.
I do think that's a good call, though, because you can't let
No, you
40,
can't let
40,
you,
40,
'cause
40
if you're
go up
Needham
the
here,
clock.
you have there's no. If you're Needham here, you could just sort of let that clock wind as much as you can. Again, 5:59 to go, so
You almost could run 3 minutes off, and that doesn't give them enough time.
especially in a 2-score game, yeah. So 2nd down to 8, they're going to call it at the 48 of Needham.
I don't think we're going to see a lot of passes from this point on from the Rockets.
The
but
question is it
that will
gonna-
throw everyone off, though.
That's
That'll
right.
be-
Williams or Hoffmeister?
Williams.
That's the question.
Yeah, Williams is out of the shotgun, takes it, gives it to Hoffmeister. He tries to bounce it outside, and good shot. Yeah, Tate Hoffmeister. It looks like they might have a bottle up in the backfield there. Yeah, he pushes ahead and picks up decent yards, bringing up a 3rd down and short here for the
And he's
Rockets.
improved so much since the sophomore year. He ran high as sophomore year. Now he runs with his shoulders low and just keeps those legs churning. And always is gaining extra yardage. When you think he's down, he keeps going.
It's so dangerous. We've seen all year, and that's the great thing. He picks up those hard yards when you most need them.
3rd down. Let's hear it, Raider Nation.
Clock running.
Clock
First
is
down
running,
here would be huge for the Rockets.
Yeah, 3rd down and 1 from the 46. Williams keeps it himself. He has the first out across the 40.
Down to 39 about.
And
We'll
we'll move those chains.
Wow. And again, remember, ladies and gentlemen, he's just a junior, as is Griffin Carr.
Yeah, so.
They're going to have a good backfield next year,
And even if you look on the Wellesley side, obviously Shanahan, the quarterback, only a sophomore. So Needham is going to see two to 3 more years of this kid.
Yeah, they're taking their time. It
Yep.
looks like
Absolutely. Just bleeding clock again, up by 2 scores again. Needham looking with a win to snap a 4-year losing streak against the Raiders. The Raiders own the all-time series 66-60 with 9 ties. And it's Williams again out of the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 39. Williams will
Fakes
keep it himself, and he's going to break free and out across the 30, and get some extracurricular
no flags.
play, no flags. Yeah, you definitely.
It's such a 1-2 punch from Needham, and
Will McDonald's
running
not
the
gonna,
game when you
Will
got to run
McDonald,
it.
though, is not going to back down for anything.
No.
He's just in there because he's a tall kid. He's a big kid, He's a volleyball player, too.
Raider faithful asking for a flag
I think it's
here,
way
but-
after the whistle, but
So the clock will wind here.
Aiden Williams almost looks like the Castellano, though. He holds that ball out there and it gets a little nervous that there might be a fumble. Castellano's the BC quarterback, but I almost thought they were going to rip it out of his left hand that play. You just got to hold on to the ball right now if you're a Rocket.
Yeah, again, it's Williams with Hoffmeister in the backfield. Again, no hurry to snap this ball as we go under 4 minutes to play here. 1st and 10 from the 27. Williams hands it off. Hoffmeister bounces outside. Still going, still going.
What a spin move by Hoffmeister there, and able to pick up 8 yards there and
again, it looked like
Needham going.
It looked like Wellesley might have him in the backfield there, but again, just such a powerful rudder. I mean, you knew that Hoffmeister was going to be sort of the key going into this game for Needham, and it definitely has proven it.
And like you said, Matt, just at the end, a nice spin move there to keep him going forward. We saw that from your quarterback earlier.
As Carr back into the game here, he'll go under center. 2nd and 1 from the 19. Handoff Hoffmeister again and pushes ahead and looks to have enough for the 1st down.
We was kind of be pulled ahead by Mr. Murphy, kind of trying to drag him a little bit further, but it will be a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to
move the chains, and the clock will run. And Needham knocking on the door of both another score and a victory here under 3 minutes to go. And Needham just, doing a great job offensively, especially if, these long drives here, especially in the second half when they've needed it the most, of just really keeping that Raider offense off the field. And, as we see here,
starting to see some Wellesley fans actually go
starting to
get ready to base the turkey.
Make their way to the exits. As Carr will take the direct snap. At that time, Hoffmeister goes nowhere. It looks like Jesse Davis will spend his 2nd time out here. Someone might want to tell the clock operator, clock is still rolling. They might want to put a few seconds back on the clock. Not sure if it'll make any difference at this point. 2:21 currently on the clock. But that time, the Raiders definitely stopped Hoffmeister on that one in the backfield. So
usually they have, it's an official referee up here with the clock. We'd see him over to our right, it looks like. And if there's a clock discrepancy, they'll signal up or get communication up to him about what the official time is. So got to thank all the staff here today, Robbie. I don't even know all of them. Mike Levin with us.
Yeah,
Josh
the entire Wellesley Media and Needham Channel crew on hand here. Great collaboration as always. We've got Wellesley Media sports producer Rebecca Karen, obviously James Joyce heading up Wellesley Media, and then obviously Kristen Connors over Needham. Mike Levin helping us out here with the
Derek Reisner down there on the field.
Yeah.
Mark Mandel.
Mike Levin played double duty, the statistician and floor director today, doing a great job up here, keeping us in line.
Ben and Michael Gilman too. 2nd down here.
So 2nd down and 11 at the 16. They run it to the outside.
Nice stiff arm there by.
Good stiff arm, and that's Williams, and he gets down close to the goal line.
Great run there by Williams, and again another hard yard after the stiff arm.
And you see the
knocking on the door.
Wellesley players just hanging their shoulders a little. I got to tip my cap to number 27 though, Nathan
Chiwa,
because he's just still involved in every play. Although there is a penalty holding against Needham. Actually,
I didn't even see the flag. I was wondering why they were stopping the clock, but yes, the holding
block in the back is the official call, I guess. So. It almost benefits Needham in a way because you just replay 2nd down and the clock will be running.
The clock's at 2:13, yeah.
They're going to run the clock here, so it'll be 2nd down. And
does Wellesley have any timeouts left?
Wellesley has one timeout left. One timeout.
Needham almost can run out the clock here.
Yeah, I mean.
You get the extra down, it gives you the extra time.
That's
it
right.
almost hurts Wellesley.
Yeah, we saw that.
You almost want to decline it, except that and put him down at the 1st.
Well, I think it was going to be 1st out.
It's deja vu all over again for Needham, except on the right side. Mary did that to us at the last game.
Yeah, the Rockets just letting the time tick down as we're under 2 minutes to go here. Handoff here, Hoffmeister, and goes nowhere. It looks like the Raiders are going to burn. Oh, no, they're not going to burn their foul time. It looked like Coach Davis for a second there was going to
he was talking
about
it on the side.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd down, and obviously just on behalf of both Wellesley Media and the Needham Channel, just want to wish everybody out there a happy Thanksgiving, folks. Again, a great holiday and always some great high school football here on this Thanksgiving Day, and always fun to come over here or go over to Needham and do the game with both the Wellesley Media and Needham Channel crews getting together in the spirit of competition, camaraderie, whatever you want to call it. So, like I said, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
And best of luck to all the seniors. I know we rolled the senior special at halftime.
Yes.
But thank you
said,
to all
yeah.
the seniors. We won't go through all them, but also, you know, all the seniors, not just on the team, football team, but the cheerleaders, the dance team, you know, everyone. And you could go to needhamchannel.org, and what's the Wellesley channel?
WellesleyMedia.org.
WellesleyMedia.org to, you know, that will be airing later tonight on the Needham channel, and Needham Local will also have a story about this game, so check that out.
Needham burned a timeout, by the way. There are 47 seconds left to go. So
do you call that burning a timeout or using one?
Something, I don't know, yeah.
They just let, I mean, so Wellesley still has one timeout, we think, though, right?
Wellesley does have one timeout left.
So if Needham doesn't get the first down, do they just, I'd almost run a fourth down play and just let the clock, because if Wellesley would have to call a timeout after this third down.
Correct.
And you maybe at 40 seconds and on fourth down, Needham could run a play, and even if they don't get a first down, Wellesley would probably get the ball back with 35 seconds left, down 2 scores. So.
Hate to say it, but at this juncture, I think you could start wheeling the trophy over that Needham side. I mean, we've seen weird things in high school, don't get me wrong, but this...
it's not over till it's over, although I do hear the fat lady warming up, but it's not, it's not over till it's over.
From the 22, they have Carr under center.
And sometimes you let him score, but you can't let him score down too, you know.
As Carr will give it off to Hoffmeister here, and he plows to the backfield. And yeah, Wellesley will spend the final timeout here as we'll bring up fourth down, 43 seconds to go on the clock. And it looks like Needham is going to bring out the field goal unit here. Maybe. It looks like they're bringing out a bunch.
I don't know.
I think they're just bringing in some seniors. I just think they're bringing in some seniors.
No, it's interesting because Wellesley burned the timeout. It looked like with 43 seconds left, but now it's down to 41 seconds. So someone explain that one to me. But anyway.
Although Verano was over there talking to him, so.
Well, that's what I saw. I saw them run out a bunch of personnel there. Oh, boy. Don't want to repeat what the Needham students are saying across the way there, but anyway.
Well, we don't want to repeat what they said when they saw the powder puff team, the Wellesley.
That's true too. Yeah.
We don't need.
That's what a rivalry is, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes it's the parents that are worse than the students. Too.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
But anyways.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone, though. Hope you enjoyed your day and hope you have a great long weekend, and go Eagles tomorrow.
Yeah. Go Eagles, looking to get that 7th win against Miami at home. So
they are going to try in the field goal hit. Which what do you think, Matt? I
don't know. I would just run it.
Play,
and, you know,
you're going to be on the. You're going to give them the ball maybe with 35 seconds, you know. But this,
either way, if you don't get it, it's kind of as good as a punt almost anyway, or whatever you want to call it, because Wellesley's going to be pinned down basically at their own 20-yard line,
so
regardless
it's a
40-yarder.
We're 40-yarder. We've seen him hit from 44.
Yeah,
this last field goal was wide left. So let's see what happens here.
Maybe wants to end on a good note here.
So snap, ball's down, kick on its way, and well short. So Wellesley will get one last crack out of here. 39 seconds left to go.
Yeah, I think I don't know. We're up here, it doesn't matter.
You're right.
You could have just run a play and almost had Carr take a knee again, or just run a play to run some more time off the clock. 30 carries, 236 yards for Mr. Hoffmeister.
Definitely, if we're looking at a player of the game for today, definitely got to go Tate Hoffmeister going out in style today against the Raiders.
Yes, sir.
And that's big. He's done it all year, and it's good to see when the rivalry game he does it again.
Even
so
as a rival, good to see him stay healthy and get that final game, that final Thanksgiving game. So.
The wind kicking up here a little, and it's kind of in Wellesley's face too. That's the last thing you want if you're Wellesley, because you got to get some yards quickly here with 39 seconds left.
Shanahan back to throw, looking. Now he's going to air it across the middle and incomplete.
It's just low, and he got hit pretty hard right away, and he's going to have to come out of the game.
Yeah, that was Justin Williamson on was the intended receiver there.
Yeah, dangerous throw over the middle, and
Needham putting some seniors in, as I see. Daniel Rossman, a linebacker, number 56, so that's good. Get the seniors in. 94 is Christian Cummings there on the line. That's Larry Cummings' grandson?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Someone from our exchange club in Needham.
So second down tag coming up at the Raider 22, 35 seconds now on the clock. As that one is complete to, I believe that is, yeah, that's Brogy on the outside.
But Needham will take that all day.
Bickford's been tackling strong all day. And they got to go all out.
Yeah, clock will tick here, under 20 seconds to go. So Shanahan will take the snap quickly, looks over the middle, and it nearly picked off. Oh, that was in the hands there.
That's Chapman. You usually say that's why he plays defense, but he's an offensive receiver.
Right.
When the guy drops it, you say that's why he plays defense, but he's
he's holding his head. That was a gift.
He's a
Spencer Chapman, a senior too. That would be a great way to end out your final Thanksgiving game with interception.
Riser comes out of the game for a big hand. As
It'll
we have
be 4th and 7 for the Raiders here from the 25,
Green,
just 11 seconds left.
Jay Green is seniors in the game for the Rockets now, so the whole front line is seniors that have not played much. They're kind of keeping the safeties still in the game. The senior
Back
safeties.
to throw is Chapman, looking, and he does complete it over the middle. That's a first down. Far side and run out of bounds there. That was Chapman. Number 12. That was Tenny Charney.
So
just 2 seconds left. So this, again, barring a penalty, this will be the final play of the game, and the Needham Rockets are going to snap the losing streak against the Wellesley Raiders.
Well, coming in, they were the better team, and they showed that they were. The first quarter was great, first half was tight, but second half they just kind of warmed down.
And Needham did have, Wellesley did have chances. We see the final play, they'll go the air, it'll be batted down, and that will do it as Needham wins this 136th installment of the oldest public high school football rivalry in the country, 21-7. Matt, Bill Ballasari, just quickly, final thoughts on today's game.
Well, I'll just say Needham used the formula that got them here. They kept them off balance with the running attack and through the Wildcat, through Hoffmeister. And huge game for Hoffmeister, the senior going on. And he has to celebrate tonight as the team does, as they have that turkey. And congratulations to the Rockets. Big win.
Yeah, Bill, final thoughts
I think
quickly.
This is the third generation of Hoffmeisters to play in this game. So congratulations to all of them. I know his grandfather's here somewhere. And they just deserve to win a well-played game, but congratulations, Rockets.
Absolutely. So Needham will finish the season 10-2 on the year. Raiders will finish at 5-6, and now the all-time series stands at Wellesley 66, Needham 61 with 9 ties. So that is going to wrap it up for us here from Wellesley High School. For our entire crew, for both Wellesley Media and the Needham Channel, and for Bill Dermody and Matt Borelli, I'm Robbie Johnson saying happy Thanksgiving, everybody. As once again, the final score, Needham 21, Wellesley 7. So long here from Wellesley High School.